Go. Go live. Going live. Hello everybody! Welcome to the stream. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dawid. I am going to be your disaster master for today's game. Here with us today we have a bunch of really cool people who are going to be joining us for this roleplay game. So you probably know one or two of them from somewhere else who have advertised what's going on and where's it happening. So we should just get straight into it and introduce the wonderful players who will be playing with us today. We're doing this for the Yogscast Jingle Jam, by the way, which is a charity fundraiser to earn money for a wide variety of charities. You can do so by donating using the link down in the description below, or by scanning your phone on the QR code, which is on the right-hand side of the screen. So if anybody has any questions, let me know in the chat. But otherwise, thanks for joining. Welcome for joining. If any of the audio sort of dips, let me know. Not very good at this just yet. I'm getting there. So let's introduce the wonderful people who will be joining us for today's game. We're going to start with JJ. JJ, say hi to the people who are watching.
What's up, chat? Long time no see. I'm JJ. I'm going to be playing a chimney sweep in the wonderful, grimy world of Candela Obscura with a good friend Dawid. He's cool. Be nice.
I'm good.
Love y'all.
Apparently. Scott, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Scott. You'll probably spend the entire time struggling to understand what I say, but my character is Montague Bumblebrook. He is the magician joining the lovely party on a quest today.
Yes. Matthew, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Matthew. I'll be playing Thaddeus today.
Amazing. And Courtney, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Courtney, and I am playing Dottie, a professor.
Yes. Awesome. So, for anyone who hasn't seen Candela Obscura or doesn't know anything about Candela Obscura, it is a sort of 1910s, 1920s set, Cthulhian, mysterious, dark and gruesome, things that go bump in the night, Lovecraftian sort of setting. It's not Dungeons and Dragons, and it will have no combat like how Dungeons and Dragons typically has. But if you've never seen or played Candela Obscura, this is a great opportunity for you to learn what it's about and see what's going on. Because we're going to sort of learn it together. So we've never played this format before, but we're going to have a really good time here. It's going to be 2 sessions, one now and one in a week from now. So if we don't finish all of it in today's session, we'll be finishing the rest of it next time. But it's all for the joy of raising charity money. So of course we're doing a Christmas-themed, a holiday-themed game. So it's all, instead of doing horrible, nasty Cthulhian mythos and bad monsters and things that are trying to kill people and hurt people, we're going to use the mechanics set for Candela Obscura and have a happy time instead. It's going to be a good, fun time with Christmas cheer in the land of Newfair. So, if everybody is ready, we're going to begin today's game. So, let's change the tunes and begin part 1. It's time to begin. It's that time of year. It has come once again, when we all share moments with loved ones and friends. As snow drifts down upon the streets of fair, folks dash home with little a care. Their gifts are wrapped, their trees up high, and a full moon and stars fills the sky. But our tale gazes on a group quite small, who happened to not be prepared at all. Where everyone else was grabbing their toys, here's 4 folk who were busy with other ploys. Now, before you judge, I must let you know it was on their mind. They're just quite slow. So now, with but 2 hours left to the clock, they rush to the stores to see what's in stock. So our tale begins as we run through the door of Zatalazar's wonders, delights, and more. It should be easy to get what they need, if only it hadn't just started to bleed. Welcome to New Fair. Welcome to the beginning of the game. What we're going to start with is everybody is going to introduce their characters, their role, and you guys as a group, not a circle, which is what Candela Obscura calls parties, just as a group of friends, really need to get gifts. Yeah, you were too busy, and now you've got 2 hours before the stores are going to close, and oh man, that's going to cause some trouble for you guys if you don't give presents. You don't want to look like a nasty piece of work. So, same order as we did before. So we'll start with JJ, go to Scott, go to Matthew, go to Courtney. You're going to introduce your character in as much description as you would like. The audience can see them in the sort of top left section here. And you're going to sort of tell us what you're looking for, what sort of present you're looking for, who you're trying to give your gift to, and anything else additional that you want to say about your character. So we're going to start with JJ. Tell us about your wonderful character, Chim.
Alright, Gov, my name's Chim. I'm a little bit of a grimy man. I've been growing up in the undergrounds of the little New Fair. It's a bit of a stinky, dirty, grimy city with the smokestacks, and the smokestacks is where I live. I work clean out the chimneys. I've got like little grimy fingers, and I like to live a life of grime, as they say. Haha. Dicky fingers from all the smoke and the black, and it's I've never actually bought anything before. I've got like a Christmas present that I've been working quite hard to buy for my little sister. She likes to call me Chim, brother Jim, Chimney. That's my name. And that's me. But I haven't picked an age. Maybe like 19, I guess. I'm like an older teenager chimney sweep. Like living on the I like the high view of the city. It's like a different view from all the people who are all howdy-towdy. I'm like actually looking down on them despite being covered in grime. But the way that the city is, it's got lots of like smokestacks going through everywhere, so you can get through the different layers of the city if you know how to climb through people's fireplaces. And that's my sneaky little actions. That's me. That's my goal. I'm buying a present. I'm buying something for the first time ever. And I don't know how to do it, because I usually only know how to pay with my five fingers, and that's me, Chim.
Chimney. That's right. Amazing. Scott, tell us about you and your character.
No problem. So, Montague Bumblebrook, as he's known as, is very much someone who kind of stumbled through life quite in an obscure way. Not through the similar means of everyone around in this kind of dark atmosphere, but he spread love and joy between anyone who would listen to his show. Quite a retired old man, the face showing wrinkles of age and the hair decaying as the years go by, but he has a smile as big as the moon. He himself, quite large in size from too much food, finds himself enjoying most time showing tricks to kids who pass by. He himself is currently looking for a gift. He's looking for what he thinks could be a dollhouse, a little doll toy. He's unsure, as his granddaughter Guinevere seems to want something that he's not fully sure what it is. But nonetheless, he's in quite a bit of a hurry, and he's just trying to make it through the day.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And Matthew, who are you playing today?
So I am Thaddeus Cardellin. I am a muscle soldier. I am looking for a gift for an upper class lady who thinks my job of roaming the Undercity for relics of the past isn't getting me anywhere. Unfortunately, my last delve also came up empty-handed. So I am searching for the perfect gift, in hopes that she does not hate me.
I hope that she doesn't hate me. It's just a fear of resentment. No.
Trying to woo my lady.
Love that. I love that so much. Anything else you want to say?
I'm a pretty young man, but he likes to usually strike it out. He's not afraid of a fight.
I love that. And last but certainly not least, Corny, tell us about your character.
Character is Dorothea Switch, affectionately known as Dottie to friends and family. She has quite forgotten that her sisters, and her sister's husband, and their little girl, Guinevere, we're going to be in town. Yes, in fact, Monty is my my father-in-law. We're once removed. Dottie is quite married to her work. At 25, many would say that she's a spinster, but no, she is just a career woman. And has more important things to think about. But she does quite love her niece, and so wants to be sure to get her the newest, latest, and greatest, which apparently this year is a teddy bear. I suppose after Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes. I love that so much. Okay. So, with that, you enter the store all together, with a clock chiming 5 means time is nigh. If we're not careful, it'll surely fly. With little time to spare, lots to find, the team entered the mall with items in mind. The mall, quite large, housing at least 5 stores. It's near guaranteed that they'll find what they're looking for. In the centre of the hall stands a tall square box where a man sits organising clocks. As he sees you, he gives you a wave. "Excuse me, can I help you save? I know where the bargains are dotted around, and there's barely anyone left on these grounds. If you need a guide, come and see Trap. I swear, my head's like a living map." What would you guys like to do? This is Greg. Gregory Trap is his name.
He's the newsman.
He's Gregory. He's Gregory Trap, and he's here to help you out with everything that you need. Where he says, "Hello. What do you need, friends? You've only got 2 hours before the store closes, so if you're not careful, you might not find what you need."
I think Monty's gonna kind of step forward and crouch down a little bit because I'm guessing this guy's quite short from the photo.
Yeah, he's a small boy.
Okay. He's gonna kind of crouch down and just be like, "Hello there. You wouldn't perchance happen to know of a dollhouse or a doll that's quite popular right now?"
Oh, a dollhouse? Well, if you're looking for a dollhouse, you might want to... Dollhouse. Maybe a doll, if you're looking for a doll. There is the play area where all the kids are playing games. There's just down that hall, to the right, just past the bathroom stalls, is the Games Hall. It's one of the main attractions within Zatalistar's stores. It's a hall full of games for the parents to sort of leave their children to be entertained with, cornholes, basketballs, whack-a-mole, rubber pellet shooting and such. And, I mean, if you're looking for dolls, they have them as prizes there. The better you do, the more points you'll get, and then you'll win a prize. There's lots of fun things there.
But like gambling, right?
No. Think of it more like, yes, a little bit like gambling, but more. Eventually, you earn enough tickets to get the prizes. It's sort of a yes.
Well, I could get so much more than I first thought. What are the do you guys want to, do we gamble, or do we just go and buy? How does this work? Is it only gambling in here?
No.
Is everything gambling?
No. So, this is just a store, an arrangement where you purchase things in the games hall. You would be purchasing games to play, and then when you succeed at those games, you win prizes. So, like tickets that you can use the tickets and convert them into stuff like this gentleman's doll.
Where do we convert them?
Oh, there's a kiosk in there. There's a machine. One of those.
And you were the fence?
I'm called Gregory Trapp.
Okay, so no, the fence is that way. Okay, I see.
What? We have a front door.
Oh, never mind. I got. He doesn't. It's fine. He's one of those people. Yeah.
What?
I'm not going to
my-
lie. I lost track when he was giving directions. I'm a little bit confused.
Just down there, past the bathroom stalls, is
Okay.
the games hall. If you're looking for anything else as well, I will happily help you. Anything else that you guys are looking for?
Certainly there's somewhere we could just purchase a doll.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, well, I think the Artful Artifacts has bits and pieces. Agnes might still have one or two items, like doll-related. I saw a young lady running about. She had a big bear in her hands. She might know where your sort of dolls and things are to purchase. But I think she's currently playing in the games hall. And you know what they say, you don't just talk to random children in the street as you're going. So perhaps find their parents, ask them for permission. It's Christmas. Everyone's in a good vibe, but you don't want to be the creepy ones in the holidays.
Well, can we do a roll? I'm excited. So can I spend? I'm wasting my initiative already. Can I spend one of my intuition? Sorry, no. Yeah. Can I spend one of the what is it? The scout. Yeah. Can I observe his location? Spend an intuition and be like, what do I notice here as like a criminal aspect? Like, is he actually a fence to like spy and sell stolen goods to, or not? Like this. Like, if he's like chilling in the middle of the mall, being like, "Yes, bring me this stuff." Like, blah, blah, blah. Or is there anything funky around his like thing? Can I spend one of my intuition to get something?
So how Camera Obscura works is, if there is no risk, we don't make you roll, and just based on the narrative, I tell you whether or not it's like a success or a failure. In this scenario, there is no risk, so I'm going to tell you, as you look at him, he seems like he is really looking forward to going home. So he's desperate to tell you where things are, so that you can leave him to fix the clocks that he's dealing with. He definitely isn't a fence. He's kind of like the world's worst security guard because he's stuck in a little kiosk. And he's definitely trying to get you to just go and spend money. And it seems like the biggest like turnaround, like money to not having to give you items, is the children's game place, because it's, it's time for money rather than, an actual object. So it's a regular arcade, isn't it? So you don't really get it. So he's just, go on, get on. That seems to be the vibe. He's not a criminal per se. He just doesn't want to be here much longer. Well, everything he's saying otherwise is truthful.
I'm gonna kind of like lean back to Dottie and go, Dottie, any chance we could go halves on the teddy bear?
Which side do you want, the legs or the head?
Depends. How much you willing to split?
Certainly don't see why not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know anything about this. If she said a rubber ducky, maybe I would understand it, but I got no idea.
Yes, let's perhaps see if we can find that child with the bear and see if we can find her parents to ask where they got it.
You've always had your head quite strong, so follow you.
As you're sort of preparing to move, Gregory Trapp with 2 P's says, do you want to know where everything else is too, or are you good?
I mean, I'm good. Anyone else?
Wait,
Where would he find jewelry?
jewelry?
Fine things.
Oh, jewelry. You'll either find them in all's wear that ends worn, or artful artifacts. If you're looking for other finery things, books might have the books you're looking for. Perhaps something nice to read for yourself, sir.
She might like a book. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, very welcome. So the stores there were all's wear that ends worn, books, and the artful artifacts. And he says, books is upstairs. Same with artful artifacts, but all's wares that ends worn is the opposite direction to the children's play area. The books and artful artifacts are sort of on either side of the grand piano that's upstairs.
And piano. Okay.
Yes,
Got it.
not a problem. If you do fancy a snack or a food or anything, there's a couple of food stalls on the upstairs sort of section. You know, there's like Sue's Sue Shop and there's Uncle Martin's Perfect Pastries, which are up there if you're looking for something to eat to revitalise yourselves, make yourselves feel better.
Thank
You
you.
mentioned artful artifacts might have dolls or bears, perhaps.
Well, it's sort of like a pawn shop, so it has, people sell stuff there all the time, people buy stuff all the time. If anyone's likely to have something you're looking for, it's going to be in there.
So the new toy store.
Pawn shop. You realize that Thaddeus thought something completely different when you said that. He's just like, oh, okay. I meant fine lady goods. I didn't think that.
No, we don't do anything inappropriate. It's just an upstanding citizen. Mr. Talazar would be upset if we're not by, like, the Red District, which is a canonical place in New Fair, by the way. A big thing, but doesn't matter for this story because we're not looking at it today.
To be honest, when I looked at the other guy, is it Monty? It might be Monty. Yep. I can't. I when he said, like, who's looking for the doll's house?
Monty.
Monty, yeah. When I look at Monty, I was like, that's what I thought he was talking about when he said the doll's house.
Oh, right, he's looking for the Red District.
The dolls. Oh. I'm looking for the dolls.
Oh dear.
No.
Poor red-handed. He's too old for that now. He'd break his back and do it.
Oh no. Oh.
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Yeah, I'm happy to follow everyone along. Which way is going past the grand piano? Is that towards the artifacts place?
That would be upstairs. You'd be, if you're going to the grand piano or sort of that area, you're going to be closest to books, and artful artifacts.
Yeah.
So to be clear, there is no toy store.
Well, there's the game place. You can earn toys, but there's no direct. I'm sure you could convince the machine. Or me. If you want, when I'm finishing clicking my clocks together, I'll come out and, well, maybe if we're quick and quiet, perhaps you could pay me, and I might give you a doll from the children's game store.
I don't feel comfortable with this conversation, especially with one of my own family members.
Would I not just buy it then? I don't understand.
That's what I'm That's what I'm suggesting. Is you buy it from me. Yes. Yeah.
Going to just walk away now.
Okay, have a great time. I'm going to go back to clicking my clocks together.
Oh dear. Well, I'll follow you lot to the Artful Artifact.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, me and Dottie are quite good here. We're after the same kind of gift. I mean,
Right.
different variations, so we can go with you guys and get your one sorted first.
Okay.
I'm just browsing. I'm just browsing the goods.
Yeah, sure you are. You criminal scum. No. Walking up the stone stairs and making your way up, you see what looks like a large grand piano, which... sitting under starlights with glass in between, is the most beautiful piano that you have ever seen. A stool made of dark brown being used by someone who seems like their music ability has entirely gone. His hair tied up but droop back down the back. His face is pale, his fingers are black. The only colour that paints on this guy is the pink that glistens inside his eyes. His expression is dazed, blank, and confused. You wonder if this man is even a muse. As you sort of walk up and see the piano, the gentleman stares off in the distance, just looking off in the distance.
Is he good?
Kind of approach him.
Mhm.
Are you okay, sir?
He slowly turns to face you, sitting in his chair. He reaches out with his hand gently and puts it on your face.
Like, back up, ready to, like, punch him. Whoa. Oh.
Are you okay? Have you seen it? Do you know who I am?
I kind of just, like, look over to the group, like, does anyone know who this guy is?
No, hey friend, you okay? Do you need some help? As Monty tries to approach and, like, sit next to him.
Yeah, there's space on the stool if you want to sit next to him and you sort of face the piano. He looks at you and almost like somebody who's seeing a ghost. Who are you?
Well, the name's, you can just call me Monty, okay? He goes to put his hand out to shake.
He looks down at your hand and looks back up at your face. Do you know who I am?
I'm afraid not. I mean, I'd be more than happy to sit with you and hear your story, and specifically why you're by a piano.
Does he have anything on him? Can I
Yeah,
not
like, does
see
he have like a
anything?
name card? Like, is he just like staff?
Wallet.
That's an absolute
That's tough.
fantastic question. Make a so this is a low stakes but not no stakes survey check from you, Matthew. So it's the first dice roll of the game. So how this works for anyone who's never played before is they have 3 different rows of ability scores that affect different skills and things that they can do. Matthew, you might have... How many points do you have in survey?
I have 2 points, and it's gilded.
And it's gilded, which means that you're going to roll 2d6 unless you wish to add anything to those dice, or someone wants to help you by adding things in those dice, and the leftmost dice on this result will be gilded, which means that if you succeed, you might get back. If you choose that die, you might get back something called a drive, which is a resource that helps you add more dice to these checks. So right now, it is a low stakes 2 dice roll for a survey. Do you wish to add anything to this?
Yeah, let's show. So I'm going to spend 1 drive of my intuition to add a 3rd to my roll.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
And those are failures.
Well, the 3rd one is like a kind of failure. It's not a super failure. You still get some results from that. 1 second. As you go to sort of look and stare, you get a little too close. And you look, and his outfit is that of somebody who is ready for combat or battle. He's long leathered jacket. It's only 7 or so years ago there was a great war that happened, and there are a number of people who still wear their outfits just as before. And this guy looks similar to that vein. But as you get too close, he reaches out and puts his hands on your cheeks. And your vision gets really wibbly wobbly just for a moment. Your vision fades to the darkest of black. Your smells, your sights, your sounds you lack. As soon as they went, the light fills the air. You find yourself on a set of metal stairs. As you begin to walk, the stairs don't end, but you do notice you're amongst your friends. Though as much as you try to get their attention, not a single word from them do they mention. A sickness fills your mind and your gut as the doors to the stairs in your head are closed shut. The light goes dark and then back to bright. You're back in the room. Are you all right? Says the man. So you're going to take an injury here. So I would like for you to please, on bleed, add a point. So there are 3 types of damage that you can take in this game: body, brain, and bleed. Body is physical, brain is mental, and bleed is more like metaphysical and magical. After you get 3 of these, you get a scar. After 3 scars, the 4th scar kills you. But as you're getting this bleed, every now and then, your character is going to occasionally see a railing or a bit of floor change to be this staircase. This metal staircase that's going up.
I just shake my head. Do I realize that this is like a bleed effect?
Yeah, this hurt you. This is unpleasant.
What do we see? Like everyone else in the group, like when we're looking at this happen.
What everybody else sees is the gentleman reach out, put his hands on his temple, and then him reel back uncomfortably in seconds. No change, no... There's not an elongated thing here, but for Matthew's character, for Thaddeus, this was 5 minutes. This was 5 minutes of walking up a staircase.
I guess Monty kind of just watching what happened, kind of tries to get the guy's attention again and says, I mean, if you need help to the front door, I'm more than happy to help you on your way, friend.
Front door. Front door. Front door. There's a front door? Where's the front door?
I'm gonna, stand up, look over, and can I point out where the door is from where we are?
Yeah, you look back and you can point out the front door, and he says, we can't get out. Can't get out. We're stuck here. Do you know who I am?
Can I see? Can I see if I can try and lower this guy's guard a bit? Maybe, in a way, convince him to open up and conversate a little bit more openly with
So
me.
you're trying to
Try and,
slay. You're trying to slay
Yes.
here. You're like, I'm gonna make you my friend.
yes, very much so.
Cool. This is another low stakes roll. What's your score? What's your numbers?
I have 2
Okay,
in
so
sway.
currently we're running 2. Are you using any drives to increase the die roll? Are you gilded in sway?
I am gilded in
So
sway.
the left
Yes.
die is the gilded die. Are you adding any drive to this?
I'll add a drive.
Okay. So as you spend 1 drive, that increases the amount of dice that you roll. So in this case, you'll be rolling 3d6 rather than just 2d6. So roll me 3d6.
3d6 coming your way.
That's a 3, a 5, and a 1. The gilded die is a 3, which is a sort of midpoint between a success and a failure. A 5 is a success, not a critical success, that would mean multiple 6s, but it's most of a success nonetheless. A 1 is the worst case scenario. So, what do you choose? Which die do you choose in this case? I do kind of love the idea that you can just choose to fail on everything. It's just, I fail! I fail!
I'll take the 3. I think I'm going to go for the not so bad kind of situation.
And you're going to get your drive back.
Yes.
Okay.
And get that back.
As you say this, he looks at you and tears begin to fill his eyes. You look at him and you feel like you've seen those tears before. He holds your shoulders and says, "If we could only play. If only we could play." And then he sort of leans down into himself and just starts muttering, "If only we could play. If only we could play. If only we could play."
So, I'm gonna start to play a little melody on the piano. I'm hearing that. Play, like, you want us to play the piano? And I will kind of like hit a few keys, and then try just like a little melody.
Okay. So, what type of role would this be?
Like control?
It's either control or focus, right? Because focus is like remembering, so perhaps you remembered the skill and remembered a tune that you could play. So I would argue you can run either focus or control here.
I'm gonna do control, and I'm gonna spend a drive. I have 1 in control, so this is gonna give me 2 dice total.
That's a 6.
Success. Full success.
That's a mega success. I just rechecked the rules. 1 to 3 is a failure, 4 to 5
Failure.
is a mixed success,
Yeah.
and 6 is an actual proper success. But it's okay.
Correct.
We're gonna move on from here like nothing changed. 6. You begin to gently play on the piano, and as you do, the song you play is beautiful. It echoes through the entire halls, music filling your ears. The man looks at you and stares as you play. Tears gently streaming down his face. He smiles. Yes, yes, play, 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 he says as you keep playing your music. And then, like a moment of realization, he looks around. He looks at Chim. He looks at Dottie. Looks at Thaddeus. Looks at Monty. You're in danger. He looks at his hand that begins to fade like it's incorporeal. You're in danger! Look around you! Run! He says. And as he does, he disappears. Like he was never there in the first place.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm also a little bit lost for words here.
She clutches at Monty's arm.
It's okay, Daddy. Thaddeus, did you just make that guy disappear?
I don't know, and I'm like looking around, very concerned. In my delves into the Undercity, I've seen some pretty strange things, but nothing like that.
Is this a big grand piano?
Yeah, it's a huge grand piano. It's like...
Is the top open or is it shut?
The top is shut.
Shut. I will immediately... Can I run over and like flip open the top and like look into it and see what I find?
Yeah, you can. As you flip it open, along you see a number of beautiful strings, but resting on top of the strings is a strange hexagonal metal rod.
He's not in here, guys.
It's like
He's not here.
inches.
I thought 8 or so inches metal rod. He's not in here, but I found some weird rod. If anyone wants to take a look.
Okay, all right. And she'll peek in.
Sort of look at the piano. There's a metal
yeah.
rod.
Does it look like it should be there?
No. It's
Okay.
like somebody's hidden it there.
All right. She'll take it out and analyze it. Focus on it.
Oh, you want to roll focus? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Roll focus. What's your bonus?
My bonus is 2.
Okay.
And it is gilded.
Ooh. Are you happy with 2, or are you going to go for more?
It's
You know what?
intuition,
I'm gonna
right?
spend
Can I
one of
help?
my
Yeah.
drives.
Team effort. So we have JJ is using a drive to help. Matthew's using a drive to help. Everyone's like, this is a clue. We got to use it. So
Out
right
of
there,
safety, I've given her a little cloth, like a handkerchief, to hold it with.
I love
So
that.
she's not using
Specifically
her
looking
strand.
for...
I love that. JJ, what'd you say?
I'm specifically looking for traps. Like if it's if it's stuck between one of the keys, and like for like the music was the thing that caused the issue, right?
Yeah.
If it's in one of the wires and she pulls it out and it causes a key to press and some weird magic shit happens, I don't like that. So I'm looking for like a trap specifically.
I love it. Okay, cool. Courtney Dottie has 4 dice to use. This is
Okay.
a low stakes roll.
Okay. So you say.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh.
critical success. Because
Okay.
there's multiple 6s there.
Yeah. So I would not be able to take the success and the guild,
I
right?
think
would-
so. If you take the 5, it's like a mix. I think if you take
Okay.
a 6, it counts as a crit. From my perspective,
Okay.
my understanding of this. So it's up to you.
Well, I didn't use a drive.
You did,
So,
so
I guess-
you're okay.
Okay, so I will take the
It's
critical.
a critical success. Okay. With everybody's assistance, this metal rod is definitely the part of a mechanical construction. This is one of a few parts. It looks like something that would hold 2 or 3 pieces together on something. It's like the middle part. And as you're thinking about it, it kind of looks like the point that holds 2 arms of a clock. You know, the needle that goes through and holds the arms of a clock. It's perfect for that shape, but a relatively large clock. It's quite a big metal pipe. Don't think it's dangerous, you think it's entirely mechanical. But I'll also give you, with your focus, the gentleman who vanished felt familiar to you. Like a long-distant friend. Somebody at school, perhaps. A neighbour that once was. Or something more. But you can't remember. You can't remember.
Is that everyone has this feeling, or is that just Dottie?
Everybody has that feeling.
Kind of like shiver, like I chill run down my spine. Clocks. Maybe that clock guy knows where it belongs.
It's a shout. I mean, we could also ask if he knew about the guy up here. Feels weird he didn't mention him, right?
Everything about this is quite peculiar.
But I'll look around. How far are we from the
Like the
artful
kiosk.
artifacts?
Oh, like 3 meters left and 3 meters right for the other one. For books.
Do you want to maybe check here for your dollhouse, possibly?
Oh,
We're here already.
we could do that while we're here. It almost seems trivial at this point, but I don't want to disappoint our poor girl.
Yeah,
Well,
if
agree.
I came back, Lady Edith would be very unhappy with me. To be fair, someone disappearing isn't the strangest thing I've ever seen, but I don't want to make Edith mad. You can see I actually look kind of nervous, kind of afraid.
Oh, buddy. I don't know why you guys are so worried. It's just a holiday one-shot. It's all fun and games. Right? So, books or arty artifacts?
Which is the pawn shop? Is that Artie
That's
Artifact?
arty artifacts.
Okay.
Does that mean that's your vote?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's my
artifacts.
Yeah, Artful Artifacts. That's my vote. I'm waiting for everyone to make a move though before I do something because I'm sneaky.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd probably start walking over that way towards artful artifacts, just like kind of still shaking my head, like, did we just like mass hallucinate? Trying to figure out like what just happened as I'm
You're
walking
clutching
over.
on to this piece as if her life depended on it.
I have a rod and I'm not afraid to figure out what it does.
I guess Muddy's just kind of like by the group, chilling, kind of like the overseeing dad, making sure everyone's okay. Just like counting people, being like, okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, everyone's here. We're all good. I'm ready to move with you all. And he comes over to Thaddeus, puts his arm around him and says, we got this, okay? We'll get all the presents, we'll have a lovely time. Weird thing, but let's put that out of our mind, okay?
Just forget about it. I think we just killed a guy. Fuck it, it's fine.
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
Amazing. So with that, the three of you go into artful artifacts. What about you?
Yeah,
Jojo?
as they leave, Chim is still looking at the piano, and he says like something was here and now it is gone, and he'll play a like a dun 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 dun, and on the down thing, I will try and steal a key from the piano keyboard, like the key itself, to sell as an ivory key at the pawn shop.
Easy enough. A key comes loose, and you can add it to your inventory. Well, you can remember that you have it.
Yeah. Whee!
Nobody here to stop you, and there's no reason why you can't have it. Everything and nothing can be found in this store. Piles and piles of tat from ceiling to floor. There's jars and boxes and cages and crates. A great place to buy something for some of your quirkier mates. Inside the room is a woman filled with tears, aside her bottles and bottles of drank beers. Her wailing is loud and echoes throughout. If only and only she notices when you're as loud as a shout. She's just weeping away.
Oh man, are you all right, dear?
She looks at you sniffling and then says, "No, it's all my fault. Oh, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Look, the store. I don't need money. Take whatever you want. I don't want it anymore. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Just take it."
What
I'd say
happened?
What'd you say, Matthew?
As you say, upon saying that, I'm just going to start rifling through all this shit.
Yeah. Going through, this is an absolute pile of rubbish. You can see pickles and jars, you can see chattering teeth, anything that you could find in Lethal Company. No, you can find, boxes and bottles, old books, small bits of rotten plant and papers. You can see what looks like a gnarled, twisted bonsai tree that somehow has survived the tests of time. You can see what looks like a long, far too long taxidermied sausage dog. You see what looks like a locket of the woman who is owning the store and a young man about a similar age. There's lots of tat in here.
I'll grab the locket and hand it over to Dottie. This might be why.
She'll take a peek at the locket. Does she recognize the young man?
You do not recognize the other man, no. And she's just weeping. I'm sorry. If you want that, you can have it. I don't want it anymore. I need to forget. If only I couldn't remember anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, I hate to bring up a sore subject, but I mean, it must be quite big for you to want to give up this lovely establishment.
Lovely establishment. I inherited it. I don't want it. It's like ghosts haunt this place. If only I could go back. If only I could go back. I wouldn't need to be here. But I am.
Go back where?
Go back to before. Go back to when things went so bad. When he was alive.
Oh. Alas, I am so terribly sorry.
It's not your fault. It's all mine. And now you're here with me too. So take whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatever you take. He'll be back in the morning. It'll be back in the morning. It'll be back. She sort of sits and opens up one of the bottles, begins to drink. She says, "Take everything. Please."
Back in the morning.
Yeah.
You mean if we take something, it just returns?
Yes. Yes. It never goes away.
Am I getting a sense that she's like more than just distraught? Like, is she acting more out of the normal like crazy delusional? She's had a psychotic break, or is she just upset?
Make a focus check.
So I have 0 points in it, so I
you
believe I roll 2
2d6
and take the
of
lowest.
the two.
Can I give you a drive?
You can give him a drive, and that makes it just 1 die. Okay, 3. That is a failure, which I believe means that Cordy gets a drive back.
Okay.
We actually both do
You both get a drive
through
back.
our
It's
in this
your
together.
minute together. There's something really wrong with this woman. She doesn't look like she's eaten for weeks. She's sallow. She's grim looking. Her eyes are yellowed. Her hair is barely hanging on, but it hangs on still. It's almost like you're looking at a ghost. And as you're staring, she says, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Take what you want, yes, but don't look at me. I see your pity. Look away." And she seems more hostile now.
Well, he's gonna go into his pocket and pull out a small handkerchief. Without looking at her, he's gonna hold it out and just say, I'm not gonna look at you per your request, but you seem like you're struggling a bit, and as you said, things disappear, but what if I gave you something of my own? Would that disappear?
I don't know, but I can't take it. Keep it.
Why can't you take it?
And she reaches out, and her hand goes through the handkerchief.
Oh!
Oh dear.
I'm not the only one who just saw that, right?
No.
No.
In the corner, Chim's like, huh?
Don't worry, I'll bring that back.
He's got jars in his pockets, and he's like, what
I was like, wait.
What do you guys see?
No, it's completely right. I was in the corner, scrolling through shit. I was looking at like all the the shelves with like the candlesticks and like all of the fancy ass candles, like silverware, and
Yeah,
like
it's
but
in your bag
specifically.
now.
Yeah, like, I'm like carrying shit. Like, wait, what? We can't take it? What do you mean? As everyone's panicking, but I have a very specific question. Is there any lit candles in this place?
There is no
to
lit
light the
candles,
place
but
up?
there is a number of unlit candles.
Do they look like have been used or are they brand new?
Brand new, for certain.
As a chimney sweep, is there a fireplace?
There is a fireplace.
Is that lit or no?
No.
No. Okay,
You
cool.
could
I'll
light
like.
it.
Yeah. Can I light one of the candles
Yep. As you
and like
light the candle.
head
She
over to?
does not have a shadow.
Oh shit!
I'm confused. I'm very confused. There's a lot going on that...
She's going to try and focus and remember if she'd ever read anything like about this, if she's seen anything like this before. Like, what is happening? Why is it happening?
Roll me a focus, then. This is a high-stakes focus check.
Okay, she's going to use 2 drives.
So high stakes, so you can either be low stakes or high stakes. High stakes means that there's more of a worry that something bad might happen if you fail.
Okay. Yes.
It's a what check? Yeah, I wanted to double check before you roll.
High stakes focus check.
Focus.
Can I offer a drive out to help?
Yeah.
Maybe while she's looking, ascertain the distance between Dottie and her, and just assess whether this woman is kind of out of her mind, about to lunge.
Sure.
Okay, so
this is
I
currently
am
a
far.
4, unless JJ wishes to
4.
also help.
Oh, fucking, I'll throw a drive on that as well.
And you're like, whoa, look at the candle. Look, she hasn't got a shadow. What does that mean? What does that mean? So this is a
So
5
we can
die
have a
roll.
max of
6.
I can have a max of 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 2 drives.
Oh
then.
god, you fall in on this one.
I really kind of am. This is kind of freaking her out a bit.
That's okay. So this is a
that's gonna be
6 die roll. It can't be any bigger than this. Imagine a bunch of 1s. It'll make me cry. Ooh, I saw the first one. So that's the gilded. Wait, are you gilded in?
I am gilded, yes.
So that's the gilded is the natural one. I love it. But there was a 6, which means that you can choose that one to be a regular success if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll do a regular success.
You look at her and go through your mind, and it's like travelling through a corridor with doors, with all bits of information behind each door. And the door pertaining to spirits and ghosts is crowded in fog and mist. And as you're thinking, you go through the door and realise it has the very same handle as the door to Zatalistar's mall. To this whole complex. You find that there is a lock on the door, and it won't open. It's not that you don't have that information, but someone is preventing you from accessing it. But you never knew you had this information before. You've never thought to think about this. And you also realize that you don't know what happened last week. Or the week before. How did it... I mean, for everybody, the holidays spring up and are so fast. But how did it get so quick? It was early autumn. The last memories you had. That's what you get for your 6.
She's gonna take a breath and go, wait. And she's gonna look to the group. What is the last thing you remember before coming here?
Cool. This is a group roll. So, everybody can roll me a focus check. Low stakes. Actually, no, this is also high stakes. Sorry, everyone can roll me a high stakes focus check.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, I'm not good at that.
Turns to everybody.
So-
No, could you please be traumatized with me?
Yeah, dice rolls. Just to double check, you have one circle, that means you have 1 die, right?
Roll 1 die.
Or 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 circle.
If you have no circles,
2
1
dice,
circle, 1 die.
2 dice, and then you take the lower of the 2.
Yeah, okay. So, like, 1 circle, 1 die. So it's a d6, yeah?
D6.
Yeah.
So a D6 system. It's always going to be a
Hey.
D6. That is Thaddeus having a sort of mixed success, and Monty
Nope,
and Chip.
because that's disadvantage.
That's disadvantage? Oh my god, that's 3 failures.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no! As the 3 of you stop and think, you feel a set of clawed hands grab onto your skull and begin to pull. Each of you takes a mind damage, please. A tick of mind.
Brain?
Brain. As you sort of lean forward and, massive headache. You bleed out of the nose. One of you throws up in a corner as you try and think about these memories. Despite having a failure, you know that there is something there. Something that just says no.
I'm sorry, double checking. Everyone takes 1 brain.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's brain, right?
It's brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this case, you occasionally get a nosebleed every now and then. That's
Oh dear.
That's a daily. I just think that's to do with the daily soot inhalation of the smokestack and like nosebleeds. Like I'm good.
and obviously for Thaddeus, it's because he goes to the dollhouse too often. He gets like you know, rush
The
to
anime
his-
like co-phone, like, wow.
Shoot my head at you.
Yeah, I was already feeling a little uncomfortable with like the sort of feeling of the passage of time, which was specifically why I asked to light the candle. Is it like melting? Is like the candle like going down or
Yeah.
no?
It's dripping.
So time is like passing like normally,
Time's
right?
passing like normal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a little freaky.
I really like this this RPG system. It's really cool. I get to be spooky. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. So the fire. Can I look at the fireplace? Right, like you said, it was not currently on. Has it been lit at any point recently?
Yeah, you go over. There is soot there, so somebody did light it at some point.
So these old houses, yeah, like this is why chimney sweep is sick and actually OP. These old houses, like they're like not that great ventilation, and like a lot of the smoke and soot gets
stuck
into the
on
room.
ceiling,
Is
yeah.
the ceiling, like the floor, like even in the room itself, it's not that great, right? Is there any like sooty footprints anywhere in the room other than ours?
There is not.
No.
So she hasn't had a
So it's
customer
just us.
in a hot minute, and she doesn't leave footprints.
So like she tried to touch the handkerchief but couldn't.
And her hand just went through it. Yeah.
I went through it. All right. What happens if like I like stumble over and like try and touch her on the
You
shoulder
go
or something
through
like?
her,
Oh shit!
and she is screaming, howling, with tears.
But we made the other ghost disappear by doing what it asked. What is she asking?
Take everything and
What-
leave. It doesn't matter. It'll all come back tomorrow anyway.
Oh,
Do you have a sack, darling? Some form of...
There's a wall of sacks over there. Sure, there's a sack wall.
All right, boys, let's get to it. And she starts just like arm sweeping things into these sacks, like whole shelves at a time.
As you do, all you hear is, "It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
what is your fault?
Everything. None of this matters. Not you."
Why?
Roll me a sway check. This is high risks. High stakes sway.
So now I'm not
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I have 0 points in sway, but if I spend a drive, would I
It
roll
goes
then
to
just one die?
It goes to one die.
Okay. So I will spend a
Single sway on a
drive.
high stake. It's a 50-50, boys.
I'm going to try and assist on that then. I got good amount of driving, cunning, and my
Oh,
specialty.
sorry. Yes, same.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just come over onto Sally's shoulder and just kind of look more like concerned, backing him up. You know, like just whatever you need, we're here for you.
Okay.
While they're doing this, can I try to steal the locket?
Oh yeah, it's yours. You can have it. Okay.
full success.
That is a full success. She looks at you and says, "Don't play with fire. I lost my brother. And there are many ways to get back what you have lost. But playing with the dead leads only to misery. I should have let him stay buried. And now we will all be lost. Worse than death. I'm sorry. Take what you want and enjoy it. whilst you still can. One by one,
Crash, crash, crash.
we will fade.
Bang.
So it sounds like she dug up, like she unburied her loved one,
Her brother,
her brother.
She wanted him back for the holidays. You know, Christmas spirit. Do you get it? Because it's like
The Christmas spirit.
it's a funny,
Yo.
funny joke.
We're Marty and Marty.
Please do it to Jingle Jam. Anyway.
Can I like look for some sort of like? So I stole the locket, right? I'm guessing the locket is a picture of her and her brother.
Yes.
Was what it was, right? So like, is there anything else in the room that seems to relate to them as a family? Can I look for something like that, like? And in this mountain of goods.
You can make me a very low stakes survey check if you'd like.
Survey check, sick. So this is I have 2 circles and it's gilded.
So
how many do I roll?
You roll 2, and the left die, it might get you a drive.
Is my gilded?
Yeah.
Okay, 2d6. Boom.
4. That's a mix between a success and a failure. So
Cool.
you
I'll
can
take
choose
that to gain back the dry. Yeah, I'll take the 4.
Looking around, there's nothing else of the brother here, but there is like this. You don't think she's a ghost. There are things that have moved. She was able to pick up the bottle. It's almost like she's between places. Like some of her is here and some of her is somewhere else.
And this being a pawn shop, right? Like it's like this is a fence essentially as a criminal thing.
Yeah.
Can I spend one of my drives to get like something that other people wouldn't be able to notice on top of that?
Well, here's the thing. Because you noticed this, it shivers down your spine, and you feel every single wedge that connects your spine, every single bone, have a tiny little finger that runs in the inside of your nerves. And you get a bleed injury from this, because that's what you get as a near failure.
Oh shit.
A bit of a mix. So you get the answer you want, but at a cost. And using your point, there doesn't seem like there is anything monstrous here, except by the fireplace. It looks like the wood there has been placed in a ring, but has been mostly destroyed at this point.
Destroyed like how though? Like as in like someone has broken up a ready to be made fire, so like
That,
or like destroyed or like
somebody has tried to take away the circle that was drawn there and undo the magic to no avail. At this point, all of your bags are full with everything that's in the store, and it's empty. What's next?
Anyone know anything about magic stuff? I'm not that great with any of the fancy like magician's shit, but like that fireplace seems a little out of place for a fireplace.
Looking at it, is there a way I can complete the circle again?
You don't know how to, and their symbols are all over the place. You need to study it.
Can I ask her, after watching everyone go towards the fireplace and obviously conversating about this circle pattern, can I kind of approach her and say, on the fireplace, the pattern that was there, are you able to draw out the pattern in a...
You don't want another one here. One's enough.
No, calm down.
One
It's more, we won't do it. It's to warn others, as I'm trying to sway her into showing me by deceiving her.
This is unfortunately something that she cannot give you.
Yeah.
So there's no roll that's going to get you the result you like.
Okay.
And she looks at you and says, I can't do it. If I do, another will come and that's it. Then all of New Fair, at least it's just here.
Okay.
Another what?
I can't say. I'm sorry. You'll find it soon enough.
And we all had that vision of the door, right? And like being
No, that was one of you.
Just
I think that
Dottie?
was just
Dottie?
Dottie. Yeah, you
Dottie.
had
oh no, just I had the
Thaddeus had
escalator.
the stairs and Dottie had the door.
But did both of us see the manager's office? I thought you mentioned that as well.
So within Dottie's vision, the front door to where their knowledge on ghosties and ghoulies is locked behind a door that looks exactly like the front door to the building. And everybody else felt clawed hands grip their brain when they tried to think about it.
I'm kind of just sitting there thinking, like, she said she's trapped. She summoned something. Maybe that's what we're feeling. That, like, that clawing at the back of our mind. Like, are we dealing with, like, a malevolent spirit of some sort? She said she brought it back and not to summon another. So now I'm kind of thinking, like, okay, we're getting to the paranormal. I've seen this shit, but I've never really dealt with it. It's usually left to the coats.
Yeah.
Or, so I'm gonna pull out a little flashlight from my pocket, and I'm gonna use my first piece of gear, bleed detector.
Okay.
And out of all of the stuff we bagged, am I getting any hints of paranormal
The
evidence
whole
on those?
building. Everything.
As I'm just kind of like hovering over it, it's not changing as I'm going from like wall
It's
to
far more
floor.
intense around people. So the walls and everything are a little bit bleedy. She's the most. You guys are in between. You're pretty bleedy. Though I will say, out of everybody in the team, you, Thaddeus, are the closest to the woman who's a ghost or spirit or weird. It's very bleedy.
You can kind of like, I'm starting to like get that heavy respiration, like, oh god, okay, panic, breathe. Guys, I think we're in trouble.
Oh, good, you caught up. Help me move everything out.
Honestly, I don't think that's gonna matter.
Being,
And I just look very worried.
I
We
think
won't know
it's
until we try.
We didn't rob her. The police, they can't get us. If the po come, it's not us. It's them. She told us to take it. She told
Okay.
us to take it. And
Calm,
can I try
calm.
and hide in the chimney?
Yeah, you hide in the
She's
chimney.
literally like dragging out bags and bags of all the things and just putting them like the bags like right outside the
So
door,
next to
almost.
the piano sort of space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
The Christmas
well,
fucking miracle. Santa came down the chimney and so did I. I brought all this shit for them. It's not mine. I didn't steal it.
She doesn't seem to
God.
care about this panicked situation, and she doesn't stop you at all. Please take it.
Like not moving at all. Can I? Once I realize she's not like reacting and no police are actually around her, can I try and sell her the fucking piano key?
Yeah.
that was alright, okay, fine. Since you're fine, like I know you're upset. I'm a customer. Can I sell you this? Like, it's an ivory piano key. It's beautifully carved. What can I get for this?
If I had money to give, I would give you anything for that key, ivory key. But I've just been cleared out. I'm sorry.
So you don't have anything at all? Nothing to give?
I have some empty bottles.
I'll take one of your empty bottles.
Thank you. And then you can keep the ivory key. Perhaps it'll be useful for you.
You just giving me an empty bottle then?
Why not? I don't need them.
Can
And they'll be back here tomorrow. Even if I'm not.
I mean, there's a pretty good collection delivery, but okay. Yeah.
It's called Amazon Prime. We can order more shit.
All right, fine. Are there any clocks in the room?
No.
None in the room. Okay. Oh, so this was the. Maybe we go take a look at the books place.
Books!
No,
Figure out what the fuck's going on there, but like, we could. There's probably still something we could do here, though. How are we feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of have the idea that we should go talk to the guy at the front again. I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't mention anything about all of this.
He was just wanting us to go gambling, which would be fun. I'd appreciate that too, but. What was Mr. Trapp's name again? Something Trap?
It was Gregory Trapp with 2 P's.
Maybe worth going to see Mr. Trap.
Do you know of Mr. Trap, lovely lady?
Shakes her head.
He was by the front door, right?
Yeah, right by the front door.
Yeah, maybe. And I'm kind of like worried seeing how much bleed is going on around us and whatnot. So if we do make our way back to the guy, I'm going to check to see if we can leave.
Okay. Do you guys head back down the stairs, carrying your loot?
Look around.
You
It's
see loot, but it was all just like crazy shit, right?
Oh,
it was just
This,
like,
this absolute garbage. You know when people like take videos of like hoarders' houses, look what they kept. Those type of shit. It's just, none of it's useful.
Mm-hmm.
Got some candles.
alright.
Sorry, go on, Courtney.
Oh, sorry. Looking around, does it seem like it's the night before Christmas? Like it should be fairly packed with people.
Oh no, everybody's got all the things that they need. It's just you guys. There's
That's
maybe 1 or
never-
2 people per store, but it's not that busy. You can hear somebody in the bathroom stalls.
Oh dear.
They never come out, but you can hear them.
Right. Okay. Following you
Christmas
guys.
Eve
then.
dinner is a bit too heavy.
Yeah,
I've had that before.
too much fire.
Yeah. So we're going down to talk to Mr. Trap, right?
Yeah, but I believe
Well,
Thaddeus
everyone-
wants to check the front door too.
Is that before Trap or is that after Trap?
Just after Trap.
After Trap. So while everyone else is like going to in front of Trap and Claudius is going to the front door, you know how those like news station things, the entrance for the staff entrance is
Is
the
the
back?
back,
Can I
yeah.
try and sneak my way and hide in behind him?
Absolutely. Could you please roll for me a hide?
Yeah, that's what we want.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Can I add a drive to it?
Yeah, of course you can. So 3 dice, and it's one of them's gilded, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so it's like I have 2 circles and a drive,
Yeah,
and
so
that
it's
makes
3
it
dice.
3 and 3d6. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exactly that. So your gilded die is a mixed success and a mixed failure. Perfect. As you sneak down the stairs, I'm going to look at Thaddeus first, and then I'll get back to you if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
As you go to leave, something strange is in view. The doors are closed, with no handles for you. Through the panes of glass, you see no streets, no lights, no cars, no people to meet. No matter the push, the shove, the attack, there's no way to leave. There's no turning back.
That's kind of just what I'm like. Yeah, we're in a trap.
As you turn and look, you see good old Chim break through the door, and as he does, he doesn't expect what's in store. You see lying on the counter, with his clocks standing still, a corpse, a skeleton of the friend that was your introduction. A perfectly smooth, fleshless, lifeless skeleton lying on the counter where good old Gregory Trapp once sat.
Guys, it's just a bony man. Oh, we got a skeleton. Bones.
You're-
Bones.
Looking around,
Bone! Sorry.
do I see? Because we got that hand of the large clock. Or
You
do I see
you
this
got like
clock
a pin
anywhere?
that could put two hands together. Looking around, you don't see a clock that size. No.
What is the cause of death? Am I looking like a skeleton, like
It's
stabbed?
lit-
Is he
it-
just?
No, it's just a clean, dead, no injuries, natural causes, and left to be decayed for 50 odd years. Body.
Okay, so 50 years. I was gonna ask if I could inspect, analyze. This is kind of her territory, archaeology.
Yeah.
But no.
He's been dead
So
Rick, someone play the intro to Bones.
for a long time.
Right. Yep. We're in some sort of anomaly, or like she's trying to reason this out. And she's perfect explanation. There has to be an explanation for what is happening here.
Boy,
You know,
is these the same
considered a-
cheekbones? I'm not good with but like, is this the same cheekbones of the Mr. Trap? Is this him? Or did he kill someone and leave him here?
It's a great question. Courtney, would you like to focus based on that question?
Yes. Okay. She's going.
It's a trap. It's a
Wait, actually, what did I say? Did I say, was this a trap? Is this him? Like,
It's a trap.
So this is a 2d6 with one being gilded unless you wish to drive it further. But it's not a high stakes roll, it's very low.
He was good.
Two's fine. You can make your own assumptions if you fail. Roll me a 2d6 and we'll see where it goes. 3 and 5. So your gilded would be a failure, your 5 would be a mixed success.
I am going to take the 3 because
You'll drive
I am
back.
well read. When you spend intuition while making a roll on a result of 3 or less, earn back any of the intuition you spent.
Oh,
I bet.
right, because
spend any-
you didn't spend any this time.
Well, then I will take the 5.
Cool. It's about the same shape and the same size of the skeleton. And his hand is midway through working on his clock.
do I deem this as a dangerous
working on his
scenario?
what? Oh, sorry, PG-15.
Do you deem this as a dangerous scenario?
Yeah, like, am I getting like we're in danger vibes now because I go to the door, there's no handle,
Roll a
and we
sense
come
check.
across sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
2 failure.
It's up to you what you believe. Nothing's out here trying to kill you. It's just a lot of weird stuff. Lots and lots of weird things.
Sadly, my class ability requires it to be a dangerous scenario. So
I'm okay. Yes. Nothing is trying. You're not in currently dire danger, but this is not a particularly friendly place. It's like one of those Baldur's Gate locations where it says you can't short rest here. Like
Yeah.
you're not in combat, but you also can't short rest here.
yeah, so I won't say we're in danger.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, guys, I think we have to solve this, or the door had no handles to leave. You mentioned your vision, something locking a door, closing a door. But I think we're trapped with, and I'll look to the body. Whenever did that?
We get a handle on the situation, is what you're
I
saying.
was
So
really hoping you
we've
would say that.
yeah, we need to get a handle on the situation. So we've seen, so we can't get out the door. We know the doors are weird. What is it? What happened with you with that guy? What did you see? Specifically asking about the stairs.
Yeah.
An endless staircase, and I'll start actually like looking around. Do I see this staircase anywhere in the small area that I saw in my vision?
As you're looking around and scanning the space, there doesn't seem like somewhere that's a similar place. There may be more in each of the shops, but that would require quite a few stops. So, for your benefit, I'm going to list the available places that you can visit now that good old Gregory Trapp is long gone. So you have Uncle Martin's Pastries, Perfect Pastries. You have Sue's Soup Shop. You visited the Grand Piano. There's All's Wear That Ends Worn. And then there's Books. Then you could visit, if you felt so inclined, the bathroom stalls. And then there's the games hall.
And all of this is information we got from Mr. Trapp
This is
as
all
he
information that you got from
before we
Mr.
talked to him. Sick. And we're in like a mall, right?
You are. Let's go.
Perfect. Can I look for a map? Because malls usually have like an information map
Yeah.
and like.
So
Directory.
what Trapp said was he was a living map. You don't think there is one here anymore. He's the one who guides, and you've done something to trigger his demise.
Oh no.
Well, should. Can I look for anything in his? Listen, I'm inside his hut
Yep.
right now, right?
Yep,
Like,
yep.
is there? Can I search around to see if I can find any clues in his hut for like something along those lines?
Yeah, scurrying around and looking through, you do see a emptied soup bowl that he must have eaten before he passed away. There's still a small bit of food inside there. You also notice that he has what looks like a small play set of fruit that must have been from the games hall for using in Cornell. Yeah, you could. Seems like he has a set of keys to open doors if any of them are locked. You can take those if you'd like.
Yeah. How many? I mean, I guess I'll pick up his keys and be like, all right, I stole Mr. Trop's keys. He doesn't seem like he needs them. I guess you could say that these are skeleton keys. Ha!
Oh my god.
Monty does not look
Shake
pleased with
my
that
head.
one.
He's
Yeah.
a dead guy, JJ. He's been covered.
On top of that, you said it looks like he's been gone for a long time. Does his soup look equally as old?
No.
Okay.
And it doesn't give off any of your EMF reading from your bleed.
Flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't corrupt.
Do any of those keys work on the door, perhaps? I would imagine not, given...
There's no keyhole.
There's
Ugh.
no handle, no keyhole, unfortunately. I thought the same thing. I was gonna smash it down, but
Part of the poem said you failed.
oh, looking
Sure.
around, I'm looking with the rod that Dottie has. I'm like, I think this belongs to something. Maybe we need to fix.
Oh, goody, a puzzle. All right.
I love the idea that Dottie's like, I hate puzzles. Guess what Candela Obscura is, Courtney? It's life is
That-
a puzzle, the game.
Courtney loves puzzles. Dottie finds tedious.
I just thought it was really funny, the idea that it's like, oh, god damn, Dungeon Master, every session you give us fucking puzzles, and like, I don't get it. Why can't we get some, like, combat? Wrong system, mate. Go head off to Pathfinder if you don't want puzzles. It's just amazing. Where do you want to head next, then?
So what is one of the more
Quite insistent on the games, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. It very much was.
His dying wish was for you to play and earn some tickets.
Apparently. Come on, boys. Time to play some games, apparently.
Okay. So with that in mind, as you head towards the games hall, we are going to take a 5-minute break because we're over halfway. Some of us might need the bathroom, and you know, it's nice to sometimes just pause for a second. So all of your audience who have been watching, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've been enjoying. If you do feel generous, please use either the link in the description or the QR code to donate to the Jingle Jam. If you pay £35, you get a boatload of video games on Steam, and they're all pretty neat, but I was talking to my boy Scott, who's in this game, and there are 4 that I really want to play, and it turns out that the 4, if I wanted to buy them individually, would cost more than the bundle on their own. So like it's so worth it, and you'll be helping a good cause. But we're going to be back in 5 or so minutes, so we're going to grab ourselves a
See,
drink.
that's why I wanted to play Criminal, because it's a charity and you get the games for a steal. Oh. Also, what's up, Boomshire and Sadflyer?
Yeah.
Sadflyer, love you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. But yeah, we're going to be back in 5 or so minutes. Don't go anywhere. But if you do go anywhere, make sure it is to grab yourselves a drink, grab yourselves a snack. In 5 or so minutes, please be back. I don't have like a middling card, so all I'm going to do is turn off my webcam, and then I'm going to turn it back on when I'm back.
do you have any more Candela Obscura art?
Just to keep the audio running, it's me in the background going.
We can do up to 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. It's just gonna be JJ just going do.
Yeah, I'll use this time to just randomly talk to people in chat. What's up, chat?
Right,
How's
see
it
you guys
going?
in a second. You guys talk to JJ. Oh dear.
I haven't like actually checked the stream. What are we sitting at? Where are we chilling at? I know Boomshire and Sideflyer here, which is cool because those names I haven't seen forever. I think I recognize Lord Rob, but I'm not sure. Does anyone else know any of the people in chat? I can also just type and be like, yo. see if we get anyone popping up. I haven't. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I'm so missing my. Oh lord, he's back. Run. Yo, what's up? Fucking Sugar Venom. If I'm correct, wait, maybe I don't know this name, but if I do know this name, if this is correct, shop and go buy some Colby. Maybe I'm right. Am I right or not? Oh, Sadfly is here. Sick. What's up, Sadfly? It's nice to see you. It's been so weird to like not be in a. So I moved, because I moved from Japan, right? I don't have my desktop, and now I'm sitting on a laptop, so I no longer have a second screen. So I'm trying to juggle everything on one screen with a shitty microphone. It's like the worst thing ever. Colby, yeah, that is who I thought it was. What's up? How's it going, Sugar Venom? Come on, wait, why do I don't know how to use YouTube streaming shit. Oh my god, I only know how to use Twitch, so when I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, what is this screen? What is... I guess because I'm not the person streaming, it's on like Dawid's channel, right? So... But yeah, for like Sadfly and Boomshire specifically, if you guys are here, Canada's been interesting. We've been here for 3 months now. It's a very weird like reverse culture shock. Like leaving work from Japan, right? Like I would like grab a beer from a fucking beer vending machine and like walk home drinking a beer on my way home from work and being able to just chill and be like, yo, this is great. But here like drinking in public is illegal. So you can't have a beer on the street and you'll get like ticketed by the police apparently. Like it's been so weird to have that as a thing. But then it's completely legal to like smoke like marijuana on the street, and everyone's just like the whole city just smells like weed. It's such a weird environment.
It's kind of like that here. Not exactly along the west coast of the states. Yeah, super weird.
The west coast of the states is like America's just a whole other crazy bag of like everything is different everywhere. Like, so we like to like say that. Oh yeah, we are like one incredible. Like, you guys are so. Your guys' thing of distance still blows my mind. Like it's like you'll easily talk to people and be like, it's a short 6 to 8 hour drive, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean short?
Yeah. It's the scope is insane, and because of that, like I honestly, well, I should probably not go down that route, but not on a live stream, but yes, we are very large, and so the way that you think and do things in even within the same state is so wildly different.
The crazy thing is though, like despite being so big, your guys' and this is from a very outside perspective, your guys' range of accent in terms of the way that you speak is like still quite broad. Like being like from the UK, 30 minutes on a train within the UK is like the accent will change completely, like very different. But like it's like a weird opposite effect from like the UK to like the US. Like your guys' like image of distance is so fucking like weird to me. But then like you all speak the same sort of accent over long distances, and then the UK is like such small like. But then everyone speaks crazy different within 30 minutes on a train.
So it actually depends. So the West Coast is what's considered the kind of neutral, but as you go into especially within states, you'll get into pockets. So there are at least 4 different like like southern accents. Like there's the southern drawl versus the southern twang, or the southern sort of like Louisiana pidgin languages. And then within like New York is much more like London, where you go 6 blocks and you've got a different accent.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it really depends on where you are.
I am back. and this is a really
Welcome
interesting conversation that you guys are having. This is really cool. See if I can turn on my webcam. Okay, cool. We are back.
I'm surprised they let smoking weed in public, but open carry laws for beer is the same. I think. Sodfly, where are you at again? I forget.
Colby.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm just
yeah,
seeing
dude.
the chat.
Yeah, Colby. Yeah, I was like, yo, who is this? Like, who is this Sugar Venom? If this is who I think it is, shut up and go buy some Colby. And then I was like, yeah. And then reply with Colby. I was like, yeah, this is who I think it is.
It's the wonderful
Eh.
Isha. We love Isha here.
Wait, what is 50
Hey, is there
redemption
Alicia?
keys? What?
So
What
when
is she-
you
what
when you
is-
do the
what
Jingle
are they
Jam
playing?
bundle,
Sorry.
when you do the Jingle Jam bundle, you get 50 games worth of redemption keys or something ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's mental. So like when you donate, there's a button that says purchase this, and then it gives you keys if you've clicked that to purchase, which is amazing. So there's a boatload of games, and what my favorite is one where you get to play as. Have you seen those like crazy go-karts that are going downhill, and like they've got no brakes and it's nonsense. Oh my god!
I'm like super excited to check this out because I currently can barely pay for like fucking rent because it's so expensive here. So charity, I am the charity case. So buying charity video games means I have my current like next 6 months is going to be spent playing all of these games for like free, basically.
Speaking of charity, we beat the goal, guys. We did it,
Damn.
which is
Nice.
pretty cool.
Oh.
We beat the goal. So thank you, Jesse, Isha Linny, Kane, and Anonymous for donating. I really am pleased. That's made my day. I hope it's fun. I hope this story is fun and interesting to everybody who's watching.
I'm having such a blast. This is so much fun.
Good.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too excited, so I might like quiet down a little bit. I'm having fun because like there's names I haven't seen for a while. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a bit overexcited.
So Courtney knows you, JJ, via infamy more than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Wait, infamy from what?
I
I'm very
think
interested.
of you as my son because apparently you are a polymorphed version of the Arctic box that we adopted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a different game or like
Different
the same game?
So in Isha's
Is
game,
it-
in Isha and Courtney's game, it is you as Corey as just a little fox are Courtney's pet fox that they befriended.
No way. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. Like that was like my random ass like second character through that campaign, right? I was like,
Murdered Trishi. Oh, Matthew, thanks for the donation. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop reading donations. We have a game to play. Do we have everybody back? Do we have Matthew?
you do, but I spoke as a
No.
time difference thing while everyone else was gone to keep the silence gone, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while you catch up. So I literally, because I was like, I don't like silences on live stream, so I'm gonna keep talking. I'll be right back.
I love you so much. Oh my god. We have not only beaten the campaign goal, but we doubled it, which is amazing.
That's really good.
So we double it and pass it on to the next campaign charity, right? That's how this works.
Find them.
But no, that's amazing. That's so cool. I can't believe this happened. And then all of these people that I like get to play video games. That's so sick.
It's fabulous.
I love that. I love that so much. Once JJ gets back, we will continue. I feel like we've gotten the rules down. It's not a very complicated game, to be fair. So I feel like we're doing good. I really hope I don't get in trouble for using YouTube Premium to play music onto regular YouTube. But you know, we do the things we do. You should. So I spent like all of today writing this game. right? So many poems. So many poems.
I love the poems.
Is it-
I love them.
It's very, very Christmas. Oh, that was my Christmassy bit. My holiday bit was everything is poetry. But yeah, it's very cool. So as soon as JJ gets back, we will begin. Sad Fly, even if he hasn't streamed in a while, still a professor cap. Yeah, JJ is an actual child. Sorry.
Alright, I'm back. We're good. Also, Sadfly, come visit Toronto. / I'll come visit you. Yay!
Aw.
Oh, you're on the wrong side of Canada.
Wrong side of Canada. Whichever side I am on is the correct side. That's
the cons,
No,
the cons
You
of
can't
it.
meet up with me because you're on the other side of Canada.
Oh,
Brr.
no. Okay. Let us.
Okay, now back to let's get rid of all this happy holiday
What do you
vibe and go
mean,
back to
holiday
feeling
vibe?
sad about being about to die.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no dangers here whatsoever.
Soldiers on guard.
Actually, yeah, true.
He's
Wait,
like,
no,
we're in
no,
trouble.
before we go into the game, Sadfly made a good point. Like, what is actually in the bundle?
Oh, right. So, there's a lot. So in the link, you can open up. If you type into your Google, I probably should have mentioned this. Like, there's quite a lot. So nobody who is like advertising this actually tells you the full list. But if you type into Jingle Jam 2023, you get like a page. I'll put it in the chat in the YouTube. There you go. There's the link. And so it ranges from all different types of games, including a discount to Displate at the end if you like Displate. But like there's Aces and Adventures, Total Accurate Battle Simulator, Super Hot, The Entropy Center, 2D and Top D, A Short Hike, Long Winter, Sapiens, Patch Quest, Dungeon Crawler Update, Xenonauts, Marble World, Make Way. Make Way is one of the games I really want to play. It's like Ultimate Chicken Horse, but with cars. Thief Simulator, perfect for JJ's character. Monster Prom, Astronomo, Laguna, 8-Bit Armies, A Story Beside, Alicon, Arcade Spirits, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Beyond Blue for those swimming vibes, Buggos, Candy Disaster, Cat Quest, Cook Serve Delicious 3, which my fiance will be obsessed with, Cosmos Quick Stop, Death and Taxes, Deepest Chamber Resurrection, Deployment, Earthlock, Eyes in the Dark, Feed All Monsters, Final Prophet, a Shop RPG. Wait, there's a Shop RPG? I gotta get in that. Fly Punch. I noticed another game I want to play. Fly Punch Boom, Godfall Ultimate Edition, Golfy, which is like a Golf It game, but it's also a roguelike. Growbot, Harmony's Odyssey, Heavy Burden, Homeworld Remastered Collection, Homeworld Deserts of Karak, Icone Island, which is a cozy adventure, Imp of the Sun, Loud, My Road to Fame, Mars Horizon, Metaphysical, Paradise March, Plate Up the Jingle Jam Costume Bundle, Projections, Repeller Fella, Run Prop Run, which is like a prop hunt game, Rusty Lake Hotel, Symphony, Signs of the Sojourner, Silicone Zeros, Silt, Slap
Madman
City,
is reading them all.
Slice of I'm gonna read them all. You wanted to know? Space Gladiators, Spirit
70.
of the Island, Start Again.
70 plus.
There's so many games. I'm almost done.
It's crazy. I'm already like.
Wow.
Actually, wait. No, keep going.
I'm
I need to
almost
find
done.
my credit card.
Super Cable Boy, The Red Lantern, Tiny Life, Tiny Topia, Train Valley 2, Trifox, Tunduska, Turbo Golf Racing, which is like Rocket League but golf. Valtherian Arc, Vermilion Gallery, We Are the Dwarves, Whisper in the West, Witchtastic, Zappling Bygone, Zeepkist, which is my game that I really want to play. Is like you're like a dude in a little cart going down hills, and you're trying to get the best time you can with a bunch of friends. Minecraft Java Edition MCC Island Jingle Jam Rewards Minigame Pack, which is so cool. Seafood Deluxe Cosmetic Pack, Glitch Busters, Fanatical Codes, which you can spin the wheel to do as well. So there's a lot, guys.
So all of those is completely fine out. But what you have to do now is, because a lot of those games are like competitive or like team play, like the fucking golf ones, and like you
We
play
get a gang
against friends and shit, right?
who have all got
Yeah,
the game
so
and play it.
yeah, you have to schedule a this is a jingle like Boxing Day event
Wow.
where people who now we have this, we can all play those fucking stupid ass
I
games
haven't
together.
got any plans for the 18th, so maybe we'll do that. Also, if we finish this game, maybe we'll play a little bit. It'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Just as a thing, and people come join.
If you weren't tuning in to listen to the Dungeon Master Dowd read a bunch of video game names, I'm sorry. It's the whole purpose of the stream, but nevertheless, it's really cool. Essentially, it's a really cool thing that peeps are doing, and it's all for good charities, which you can see on the website as well, which is even better. There are a couple of these games that are released this week for Jingle Jam, and that's mental. Like, they didn't. The first thing they did was go and use the money for charity. So like, that's amazing. Like, good game companies. All right, let's play some. I was going to say D&D, and then I was going to replace it with Pathfinder, and now I'm going to actually say let's play some Candela Obscura. Amazing. So, the Games Hall. The largest room in the entire place. First thing you see is a large clown's face. Oh, hi guys, you're just in time. You can play some games whilst I just rhyme. If you beat the high scores, you can get some cheer. But you seem a tad larger than those who frequent here. Anyway, my name is Bubbles the Clown. If you need me, I'm just down over there by the prizes. Great. You see a stall with a number of prizes from toy caltrops, a toy rifle, a foam sword that looks like half of a scissor, a load of different dolls, a wedding ring, a locket made out of gold, a toy plane, a pocket watch, and a beautiful fluffy brown bear. And with that, what would you guys like to do? Would you like to go look for games? Would you like to go talk to Bubbles the Clown?
How many tickets for the bear?
Bubbles the Clown looks and says, well, just for the bear, it's 15 tickets. That should take you, well, if you're really good at the game, 15 games.
Well, let's get started then.
Great! So, if you're looking for your game choices, let me just pull up my diary. Your options for games: cornholes, basketballs, whack-a-mole, rubber pellet shooting, and there's a single blackjack table that is closed. So don't go play blackjack. So
one thing on that list that I'm actually good at.
Oh no. So cornholes, basketballs, whack-a-mole, rubber pellet shootings are your games. And if it wasn't made abundantly clear, it's ridiculous that you need to do. There are a total of 4 games, and you need to do 15 to get your toy. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely preposterous.
Before we move on, Monty is going to try and touch the clown's face.
Okay.
He's just going to see if he can touch him. He's going to, like, awkwardly and really weirdly reach his hand out and almost caress his face.
It's like a sway roll of moderate threat here.
Yeah, there's something creepy about an old man going to touch your face.
I mean, it's not the most normal thing to do in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, so because I'm still trying to remember how we do this.
So you've got
gilded
2
this
sway,
and 2,
and one of them is gilded. So one of your 2 dice is replaced by a gilded, and then if you use any drive, you can increase the dice that are being used. Just for my own benefit, how spent are you guys? Are you still pretty full on resources, or is your drive like pretty low at this point?
middle of the road, I would say,
Middle
for
of the
myself. Middle of the road. Nothing
Yeah,
too
middle of the road.
drastic.
Okay. So it genuinely feels like the resources are there and you can use them. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Roll me 2d6 if you're not adding anything.
I'm gonna add a drive.
And a drive.
And drive for you as well.
Okay. How do you help?
Because we're in this together. Like, oh yes, exactly. And I'll pull out my flashlight, and I'll start getting it like shining where his hand is.
Right in his face.
And this is like the clown, right?
This is the clown. It's just a dude in a
Okay,
clown.
can I just like start like throwing like soot from my pockets? Can I pocket sand him and help? Like,
Okay, we've left the game, went for the break, and come back to just a bunch of deranged players, and I love it. Amazing. So the two of you are assisting him with drive, and he's using one his own. So this is a 5-die moderate moderate danger roll. So roll me
Okay.
It's cunning,
5d6. It's cunning. Yeah, sway is cunning.
yeah.
Okay. Let's go with that.
Amazing. Ooh! So you can choose here to fail and take the gilded die, or you can take the 6 and be a success.
I'd rather take the 6 and be a success.
Okay. How do you just succeed at this? There is this really abhorrent moment where your two friends come either side. One throws pocket sand in his ears, the other fucking flashes him in the face with a flashlight. And you go, oh no, I need to... You start cleaning him off and pulling him away, and he's like, ouch, what the... what is it? What are you doing, guys? I'm just trying to make I'm just trying to make my living so I can feed my family. Why are you guys throwing shit at me? Come on, don't make me get the manager.
There's a manager?
Well, yeah, Mr. Satalazar. He owns this entire area, like the whole building.
Where is he?
Oh, he's probably in the clothes store. He's probably in All Wears the Tens Worn. That's where he normally stays. He's fascinated in jackets.
So I have a real important question. Did his face touch actually
Yes.
connect? Did they touch his face? This is the correct
Yes.
thing. Can I say how dare you and slap him?
Oh, dude, what the hell? I would like you to roll me. How do you avoid a punch? How do you avoid getting decked in the face?
Well, I was not trying to deck him.
No,
Move, I would say.
so yeah, you have significantly
That's
upset
funny.
him, and now this is how he retaliates. So in this game, I don't roll against you. You roll to avoid things.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
So how do you avoid getting decked?
More pocket sand / dodging.
Okay, so roll me a high stakes dodge, please.
How's my dodge? Where's dodge at? That's
Sorry, move. It would be.
It would be a move.
Yeah,
Okay,
move.
cool. I'll use a drive. So I have one circle and a drive. So that's 2d6.
2d6s, yes. This poor guy is just trying to pay for his stuff. Okay, so you can take the 4 and it'll be a mixed success.
Yeah.
Okay, so you duck out of the way, and as you do, he swings and just slams into your bag that breaks, and some of your stuff falls down. You don't take any damage, but as you do, he says, "What's all this? What's going on? Who are you people?" And he's looking incredibly stressed.
So like the intention of that was to hit him though. Can I roll a strike to like have slapped
You
him
can
or no?
absolutely roll a strike to slap him.
Yeah. So I have 2 circles, and I'm gonna use a drive on that as well because I'm an
So
idiot.
3 dice for the price of 1.
Yeah. So 3d6, yeah.
3d6. Ooh, so you could take a mixed success and a failure with the 5 and get your drive back, or you could take the 6 and like it'd be a clear success.
Clear success on the 6, please.
Okay, so you don't want the drive. Bang! You hit him on the side of his face. He falls flat on the ground and
So I don't want to hit him too hard on the ground, right? The goal of this is when I hit someone, I can steal something from them. I want to steal the tickets to get the teddy bear from the clown.
Amazing. Is there a check involved with that, or do you just take? I think you just take. Right?
It's on a successful melee attack.
Okay, so you add 20 tickets to your inventory as you pull them out of his pocket. As he's, my face. Oh.
Oh, dare you! And I will storm off, and then I will like
He's
I can
crying.
tell that Dottie is mad at me. Dottie is like mad at me right now. So Dottie, get angry at me if you.
is the matter with you?
I'm so I just don't like clowns. And I'll pretend I'll like cry, and as I cry, as like what I'm trying to dry my tears away, I'll throw my tissues at Dottie, which is the tickets.
As you throw them, Dottie, you've been given tickets.
She is going to.
The clown is crying on the floor. He has no more paint on his face.
Oh no, she's gonna pocket them, and then she's going to go and tend to him. Oh, are you all right? I'm so sorry. I don't know what has come over him.
My faces. I think he broke my nose.
Oh dear.
This was my clown nose, and now it's redder than the round one.
Oh no, you're all right, dear. Oh, and she's going to pull an actual handkerchief and like try and help him.
I'm sorry. It's so stereotypical Brit. Have a problem? Pull out a handkerchief. This is the third time this game that we've pulled out a handkerchief as our solution to the problem.
Look, all of us have handkerchiefs at this point, okay?
It's fantastic. Broken knee, handkerchief. Wife left you, handkerchief. Crashed your car, handkerchief.
By the
Nothing
way,
ripping your mind, handkerchief.
As a U.S. citizen, we don't do handkerchiefs.
Neither do we. It's a stereotype, Courtney. That's why it's so ridiculous. I haven't had a handkerchief once in my life. It's total nonsense. Oh,
you know what? For this century, though, it would have been normal. So you know what? It's on point.
It's just very, very funny. Is what it is. I'm gonna say this is a control or sway roll.
Sway. Let's do sway. Because I have gilded and two whatchamacallit, so we'll use a drive. It'll be great. Or is it high or low stakes?
This is a low stakes.
Oh, 2 should be fine. 2 should be fine.
He's like, this guy is one of those teens who got a summer job or like a winter job in this case.
Oh, yeah.
He's just trying to make his money, and he just got punched by a full-grown adult.
Oh no!
Like this poor bean. So this is 2d6.
All right, I'll use a drive.
Okay, it's 3d6 and one of them's gilded. The left one's gilded. Okay, so you can have... So these are all mixed successes. So you can just get your drive back on the 4, which is great. So as you pat him and, like, you know, clean him up, he's a little blooded. He's really upset. And he says, oh, you're nice to me. Look, this is my last shift before, like, they let me go. They told me 2 days ago that my job was over and I didn't have to work anymore. And I was gonna go home and eat some ice cream, and well, I'm lactose intolerant, so I shouldn't, but I was gonna do it anyway because it tastes so good and there's so much sugar inside. Like, have you seen those new ice creams? They have one called Neapolitan now. It's 3 flavors in one. It's so cool.
There, it's all right. I understand. Yes, it's come on.
So you list him up, and he sort of, well, I've got to do my job again. Tell your friend he's banned from here because that really hurt. Okay. That really...
Understood.
Can I roll? Can I roll a hide check? I'm like hiding in the ball pit.
Of course you can.
I'm in the ball pit.
Yeah, you can roll a hide check.
All right, cool.
This is high stakes. This is high stakes hide check.
Easy. I don't even need to drive it. 2d6. Boom! Yes, and that's my gilded as well.
Gilded
yes.
6. That's so good. So you get your drive back, and he doesn't spot you. Amazing.
Fabulous.
Anyway,
Easy.
what's next? I told you, Christmas cheer. It's just a bunch of nonsense. There's no monsters here.
Can I try and talk to him before, like, after Dottie has tidied him up?
Yeah, of course you can go and talk
Just
to
kind
him.
of, I'll walk up and just be like, really sorry. You had, like, something on the side of your face, and I thought that I would try and wipe it out. My friend was weird. Did he yell pocket chimney or something like that?
Pocket chimney. One of your friends threw coal in my face, and the other one shone a light in my face. And as I reacted, he punched me and broke my nose.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Hey, I couldn't overhear you said to my friend Dottie here that you kind of only started here quite recently, right?
No, my job is over. I work for the winter.
Oh, it's over. Apologies. You know the guy at the front. What's his name? Pretending like he can't remember. You know, short little guy.
The old man, right?
Yeah, the old man. Yeah.
Trap, right?
Yeah, Trap. Yeah, we all love Trap, right? He's a lovely guy.
I mean, I didn't really talk to him. He just told me where to go. He was always nice to me. Didn't punch me out of nowhere.
Oh, I bet he didn't. Say, do you know what, like, normally the procedure is of what you do for the day? Like, you know, when do you clock off? Do you leave the building, or do you go somewhere to stay?
My shift is 6 till 7. So I get here at 6 in the morning. I put on my clown outfit, my makeup, and then I sit here and as people come in and play. It gets quieter and quieter the closer to the sort of celebrationary days. And we sort of just stay in our own places. Each building's got a member of staff who keeps care of it and makes things well. Oh, sorry, Zatalazar says we should call them colleagues now, not members of staff. I don't really get it. But anyway, I'm just here to make a little bit of money so I can pay off my university bills. But
that's completely fair. I'm more wondering, like, you know, did you get to know any of them? Have you talked to any of them at all?
No,
you know?
I've only really been here for like 2-3 weeks, and I had my training with Mr. Zatalazar, and he said, "Oh, you can see people on your breaks." I met Sue actually. You know, the owner of the soup shop upstairs. I met Sue. She was nice. I think she's real sad at the moment, though. I saw her this morning walk down the stairs and looking really, really sad and depressed. So I hope she's okay.
Okay, and how do you normally leave the building?
Just through the front door.
What
sort of questions that?
No, I know it's stupid. I don't know. I thought maybe there's like a way in that you come from the front.
I don't really know who you are. Could you make me a sway check of little consequence, please?
Oh no. Sure. Do I drive? This is my last drive.
Let me give you a cunning drive.
Oh, there you go. You sweet. So that puts me at 2 plus that plus 3 right now.
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool.
I love how you guys are burning all your drives before any actual imminent danger, so when we get to those, you guys are going to be really exhausted. But no, sorry, there's never any danger. Is this gilded or is this not gilded?
It is gilded, yes.
Oh, so you can choose to take 5 as a mixed success, or you can choose to take 6 as a critical success.
The benefit to take the critical success is that
I will give you more than you have asked for.
Oh, sure, I'll go for that.
Okay.
I mean, don't see why not.
Okay. So the 6 is only a crit because there's more than one 6 there.
Yes.
So as you say this, he looks and says, "Well, we don't have a staff exit. The only way in and out is the front door. I'm one of the last to leave, but Mr. Zatalazar is always just behind me, and he locks the door. Though he's been looking awfully ill recently, and the gentleman who used to own the artifacts place is." Well, he hasn't been in a long time. I heard rumor is that he's dead. Have you seen by any chance a little girl moving around the games place, by the way? Because she was here somewhere. I think her parents left her here to, to be entertained, but I don't think they ever came back.
I did not.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. I was more again, just thought, like, you know, I've been to a couple of fancy places where you go through the front door and they have like a VIP exit for everyone to leave. So I thought it was kind of that kind of situation,
No,
but nah, felt
it's
good.
sort of a purpose of security, really. They try not to have more than one entrance, so that if somebody tries to steal things, you know, there's only one way they can go, and it's an easy catch. Unless you're trying to go through the roof in the glass ceiling above the piano, but
Okay.
that's all
And then-
sealed up.
Another question for you: is there any kind of like clock kind of thing around here at all? And I'm very bizarre. I've done, and he's like Monty starts pulling out his pockets, showing like little ribbons, a small like flower that falls out, and he's like, I have no way of telling the time.
Huh. Well, we have a pocket watch for winning here. If you're looking to win something, that's only 5 tickets.
I mean,
If you're looking for other clocks, I know that Gregory Trapp was a clockmaker in his old job before he became a security and mapman. Pretty sure that Mr. Zatalazar travels with a watch all the time.
but no like big clock, like, you know, like one up on like the ceiling or something.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You've answered all my questions, and hey, he kind of reaches behind you, Izzy, and pulls out a quarter. Something for your travels.
A schmeckel in this world.
Sorry, a schmeckel.
A schmeckel.
A schmeckel.
For people who actually care about Candela Obscura, I don't know what the actual currency is, so it's a schmeckel. Remember that. Great. So he takes it. Thanks. It's at this point the camera turns to Thaddeus. What are you doing?
I've mostly just been walking around with my flashlight. I've walked near the aisle of like the toys, the prizes and stuff, and I'm just like, and there was a ring that caught my eye, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect, but if she knew I got it at a kid's fair, she'd kill me.
50 tickets, says the wedding ring.
And I'm like, ugh. Look over at all the games.
The 4 games. You would have to do each game 12 times.
No, I'm just like, well, that's not going to happen. So then I kind of just keep going, and I'm more just walking around the place with my, like, trying to find the source of whatever has us trapped here. Because I'm on edge. I'm like that soldier type. So I'm just like, something is wrong.
Okay.
I must find this.
Roll me a
I'm
survey check.
Survey. So it's my gilded, and I'm going to spend a drive.
So it's a 3, sir. Okay, mixed
for
success.
mixed success, and I'll get my drive back.
As you're wandering around, you see a young girl holding what looks like a really pretty teddy bear. And she looks at you and she says, "Excuse me, sirs and madams, I seem to have a need. I've lost my parents. Could you pay me some heed?" You turn around to see her with her bear. She seems abandoned with little a care. I know it's not right to talk to people who are strange, but I've failed at everything, so I need a new change. If you can help me find my pa and ma, I'll give you a gift to show you how kind you are. I know he was here before I did play. I'm trying to think of what he did say. He said, I'll be back. I must do something quick. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back in a tick. He ran upstairs and went out of sight, and now I swear I've not seen him for nights. And she looks at you. Please?
Of course. Come with me. Let's see if we can find them. Did he run upstairs within this place, or
I don't know.
was it somewhere else?
She holds onto your hand. So
And it's real hand.
Well, yeah, one hand on Bear, one hand on you, and she just holds on.
And I'll just continue walking around, kind of like searching the place like I was doing. I'll be like, well, let us look together. If you see anything strange, you let me know. And I'll
We're
be like,
in
you
like
watch
a-
this side.
We're in like a game center, right?
Yeah,
like
like
an
an
old
arcade.
school.
Mhm.
Okay, like an arcade, right? Is there any ye oldie like photo booths nearby?
There is no ye olde photo booths, unfortunately.
So there's no like pretty cool like maybe she had visited one of these photo booths with her dad before he went off to do his thing. I was wondering maybe she had like a photo of her and her dad in her bag or something.
Photos are hella expensive in New Fair, unfortunately.
So there's no ye oldie photo booths. No pretty good. Okay,
There's no
we're good. Never
there's no
mind.
Shrek photo booth where it just says
Yeah.
ye olde and it's a regular photo booth, but it was made out of wood. Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
Unlucky. I'm still like hiding in the ball pit.
Yep,
Like
I love that. So where do you take her, Matthew?
So I'm just gonna kind of like, once I do a good kind of like perimeter of the place, I'm just like, okay, well. And is everything still giving off this aura, I should say?
She's giving off a lot of it, more than you.
She is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, something is wrong. What?
What's wrong?
There are very few people here on this night.
I just want my dad.
Yes. We'll find him, don't you worry.
Can you tell us what your dad looked like?
Bigger than me, and he's got same color hair as me, but sort of dirtier, like a dirtier color. And he has like his clothes points at Monty.
Oh.
Has a bag like mine, but bigger.
Well, we will find them, don't you worry. We've only been in a few places. There's much to see here.
Well, we'll have to hurry. I miss my dad.
Closing time. Yes. He did say for you to stay here, though, no?
Yeah. Do you want me to stay here and you look?
Well, no. Because I'm now afraid if we leave her, she's going to end up like, what's his...
You don't want to leave
door
her
guy.
home alone.
Yeah.
She might die hard.
Yeah,
Oh.
not gonna lie, I'm also worried about the clown dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he's making it.
Bubbles the broken-nosed clown.
Yeah.
I think he might be in trouble, you know. Oh, Christ.
He's giving me that 80s cop of, I'm 1 day from retirement.
Oh, brother. 1 day from retirement, we're gonna die here.
And I kind of like expressed to the group, like, maybe we shouldn't leave anyone that has been here. They might be trapped. I'm a little, and I'm just kind of like playing that, like, I have to be protector here. Something's wrong.
Mhm.
These people are in danger. My soldier instincts are just like, Okay.
from my vantage point from the ball pit, have I seen like this happening, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Has is it Thaddeus? Has Thaddeus like has he like touched her at all? Has anyone like made
she
contact?
is holding his hand.
Okay, so she's not gone through him. She's not like possibly.
Not
Okay,
even,
never mind.
Not even slightly. She is holding
Okay.
his hand.
In which case, I will refrain from throwing a ball at her from the ball pit. I just wanted to check. I was wanted to check if she was.
that's one of the first things when she grabbed my hand. I'm like, and it's there? It's real? Yeah. Okay.
chaotic energy is loud today.
Oh.
Okay. So are you going to try and convince Bubbles the clown to come with you? Sorry, Bubbles the broken-nosed clown to come with you?
Yeah. I'm talking to our friend Monty. I'm like, I agree. And is he the only other person in here? He runs the...
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah.
It's the only person in the play area, that's for certain.
Well, I'll go to him. Actually, I'll sit back and be like, maybe we should speak to the manager. Take him with us.
You mean the clown and bring him to the manager, or bring the manager to the clown?
I'm thinking we go to the manager. It sounds like he's the owner of this establishment. Maybe he has a better idea of what's happening, and then it would keep him in our sights. But to be fair, I don't think he really likes me after I was seeing if he was real.
No, he loves you. He loves you. You're his best friend.
Oh,
You're right.
maybe one of you want to convince him, maybe? I have this one, and I'll gesture to the little girl. I'm like, she seems to like me.
Me and Daddy will go talk to the clown. I mean, we could see if we could coax him into either coming with us, or he could try and hide somewhere. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of worried that if we leave him, by the time we get back to him, he's gonna end up like good old friend at the door.
That's why I'm saying you guys convince him that we should all speak to the manager. Say our friend punched him because he was offended or something. Speaking of which, have you... And I kind of like look around for
Jim.
for Jim. Like,
Yeah.
has anyone seen Jim?
Hey, imagine where is Trim?
Oh no! Now I'm starting to get worried for Jim as I'm like looking around, like, where are the? Okay,
So,
no, I'm like, I'll hand the flashlight, bleed detector to the little girl. I'll be like, here.
It's just going beep, 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 as it's in her hands. It's making
it's like a
angry
flashlight.
noises.
So it kind of just like glows as the light shines on
It's
it.
glowing at me.
Don't shine it at yourself.
I can't see.
Don't shine it in your eye. I take it back. I
don't know why.
Something to
That
play
is
with.
exactly how that would actually go.
I was
I know
imagining
from
Jim
experience.
would just jump out and throw sand.
We don't do any children damage here. No.
I'll put the light away because my other hand is occupied. And now I'm like just like trying to find Jim. I'm like, okay, well, if you see a boy about this high, his name's Jim. Let me know if you see him.
Okay.
And then I'll go for another round around the place with her. Now looking for Jim.
Cool. Do you call out for Jim, or are you just sort of looking around?
I'm just gonna do my best to see if I can find him.
Sure. Roll me a. So normally in this game, it's not designed for PvP situations. So essentially, how this works. JJ, do you want to be found?
I'm trying to be like super. I'm just hiding in the ball pit, like keeping an eye out. My head is out, but surrounded by balls. So, like,
Okay, so you definitely get found in this just ridiculously compromised position with your head.
Yeah,
out
like
of the
if they walk past the ball pit, they'll like see me. Like
Amazing.
I'm not like
Amazing.
hiding.
I love that. So you find him. You just see his head and only his head in the ball pit. Just sort of floating there.
There you are, Jim. We're heading out, and you always have a buddy. I'm like looking at him like, always have a buddy. Come on, let's
Chim,
go.
you turn and look at Thaddeus, and you notice that his left hand, the one that's holding the girls, is far more wrinkly than any other part of his body.
I will. Ooh, I noticed. Oh no, you're gonna make me throw balls at this fucking ghost kid. God damn it. I know. Wait, is it his hand is really wrinkly? He doesn't seem to like notice it, but he's feeling.
He's feeling fine, but his hand is very wrinkly, where he's holding the young girl's hand.
All right, what do I have for my funky shit that I can do that?
It's like it's an older part of his body than everywhere else.
Yeah, I'll say you're right. A buddy system is the best. You don't want to get trapped in the smoke of where you can't see what's going on. Catch, and I'll throw like a bunch of let's play catch, and I'll throw a bunch of balls and see if they both try and catch the balls. I want her to try and catch a couple as well.
Yeah.
Be playful.
Okay.
To sort of remove that hand.
Make a control challenge.
Control. Oh shit! I'm gonna hit her in the face. I have disadvantage for this.
Well,
I have no. So it's 0, 0.
You roll
It's
2d6
roll 2 and take
we
the lower.
take the lower of the 2. Oh, 4. That's not too bad. A mixed success. Matthew, can you roll me a control, please? If you're attempting to catch these balls.
What? I'm actually going to try to swat them away.
Okay,
Not
make
actually
a
catch
strike then. Make a strike against it instead as you swat the balls. Low consequence.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the 2. It is gilded. Oh.
Oh no!
2 1s.
Okay.
But it's not good though, because I wonder.
You swing your hand, and as you do, you hear and ow! As you strike the young lady. And as you do, she grabs your hand, pulls you close, and says, "You shouldn't have done that." As the girl looks at you, her head twists upside down, the wound across her face beginning to welt. And as the girl turns her skull and upturns her head, you don't think she's real. She's either a monster or dead. Her mouth opens wide and burns a bright yellow. "You've been so kind. Let me reward you, my fellows." The air of a child is gone in a flash, and this creature's quick and moves with a dash. "I think what I'll do is take away all your pain. Then you'll be happy and play with me again." She reaches her hand and starts to screech. "What's your plan? Have a lesson you can teach?" We're in a dangerous situation, some would say.
Oh no.
So, what I would love... So there's no initiative in this game compared to, other similar roleplay games. So, what I would love for you to do... This is a high-intensity situation where the camera is currently focused on the two of you. I would like to know, what are you doing in this situation?
So first, my soldier instinct just kicks in as I'm going to spend a nerve, to ask you, once I'm using my tactician ability, looking around, how do I get me and my team to safety?
Okay.
Best way out of here without getting close to her, knowing that we could touch her. I don't want to even get close to Clown Guy. I want to.
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, clocking these two possible dangers. How do I get us out of here?
Step 1, get her off your hand. that's step 1. Step 2, find a place which is peaceful. Probably running and hiding. somewhere with a lot of obstacles that can block its vision from you. It might chase, it might stay here, it might be something that haunts. But right now, step 1 is get it off your hand. Step 2 is probably let the 2 other people who don't know this is happening know, because only half of the circle knows what's going on right now.
Yeah, that was my. As I try to pull away.
Okay, I would
ghosty.
like you to tell me what skill is it? This sounds like move to me, but it could be strike if you're a bit aggressive.
Since she has some mass, I'm gonna go and see if I can. Is it just her? Like, did her whole body change? Was
Yeah.
the teddy bear still there?
The teddy bear is on the ground now.
Ground. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna try my best to move out of the way.
So roll me a move then, if that's the case. Trying to slip away. This is a high stakes move.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a drive. And yeah. Ugh.
Oof.
Mixed success.
Yes, okay. As you pull away, your hand is let go, and you realize that all the way up to your upper arm, it's far thinner, more feeble than the other arm. Take a bleed injury as you manage to get away from her grip. What's JJ? What are you doing?
So I was in the ball pool, right? So I
Yep.
see like him getting like I got a little bit confused by the old aging arm. I threw a ball and like they all tried to try and distract it. I see
Yep.
him get even older. I'm jumping out of the ball pit
Yep.
with like balls in my hands. So the picture that you popped up, right, was like a screaming like face thing, right?
Yep.
Like with a rah, open mouth.
Yep.
I'm aiming for a ball right in the mouth. Right, I'm throwing a ball like from the ball pit right into the mouth of that to sort of get like a distraction. I want to dive for the teddy bear as I go through.
Oh my god, roll a control, please. High stakes.
Control. What is control at? Where is control?
That's on nerve.
Oh, control. Fuck, that's control. I'm not good at that. Why do I always pick the shit I'm not good at? Yeah, high stake. I'll drive it, I guess. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll drive it. Like, so I have.
Drive it
Wait,
like
can
a
you?
bus.
If you have 0 and you drive, it's just a straight roll, right?
If you...
Instead
yeah,
of disadvantage.
Correct.
If you. Yeah. So
Just
it's like
one
1d6, but then
No.
yeah. Boom! Easy mode. We're rolling high.
Yeah!
Give me that.
You take the ball, you lean forward like a professional baseballer, yeet it, she is slowed down. You two have an opportunity to run here.
And I'm just like, move. And even if I have to carry him, I'm gonna run as fast as I can because I'm pretty quick.
Okay, as the two of you turn and flee with the teddy bear in hand, she's screeching through the ball, spends some of this time pulling the ball out. You run past the clown! Dottie and Monty, you both see the two of them fleeing like their life depends on it. What are you guys doing?
And I'm yelling, just leave them all, go!
Yeah, we're moving. Okay. So
I will be last out, so once I hit the door, I'm gonna stop and turn to make sure everyone is out before me.
Okay. As you're running.
If I have do we have option to distract stuff as well,
Sure,
or is it like
yeah.
turn by turn?
No,
Can we all
this is
just,
not
like...
a turn by turn. You can
Yeah,
go
so,
out and
like-
do something.
Okay, cool. So like, well, as we're running, right, I threw that one ball.
Yep.
You know how you have like a t-shirt, right?
Yep.
You pull your t-shirt up, and you have like a sort of space where you can hold more balls.
Yep. I know
Right?
exactly where you... Up it goes.
So I want to drop them and use them as a distraction to like
Caltrops.
sort of like add to-
round Caltrops.
Yeah. That's my. I want to try and just to distract them. Like it's like a distraction. Like
yeah,
there's balls all over the
okay.
floor.
I would like you to roll me a hide check.
Yes. There we go. I have 2 circles.
It's
so that's
another
2d6,
high
yeah.
stakes hide check.
High stakes. Okay,
High
fine. High stakes. I
stakes.
will drive it, but it's my gilded. It's my gilded. So I have 3.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Ooh.
That is a failure. So as you throw out all of these balls, your friends step into them. And everybody is on their backs. As you all hit the ground, the girl begins to crawl quickly as she runs towards the party. As she does, the ball is out of her mouth and she's making this horrible screeching noise towards you. What's anybody else doing? Dottie, Monty, I haven't heard from you yet.
Oh my goodness. There are 2 things she wanted to try to do.
Yep.
She, the first is she wants to, now that she's on her back, she wants to stand up, and she's gonna stomp her little heeled boot, and hands on her hips, giving her best professor/teacher voice. Now, young lady, you are going to stay here and wait for your father.
I would love a sway high stakes check here, please.
So she's gonna use a drive, and she's got 2. And you know what? She's gonna use 2 drive, because I want this to work. So it's gonna be a total of 4 dice.
Oh my god.
And it is gilded.
Oh. 5, 4, 3, almost a 2-1. That's really satisfying to look at. So 5 gilded is a mixed success. So as you do, she stops, confused, and lets out this horrifically high-pitched scream. You're going to take a brain injury here. But she does stop with enough time for the team to shut the door behind, unless there's something that Monty or anyone else wants to do first.
I was actually gonna use my muscle ability behind me, so as I realize that it's screaming at her, I'm gonna jump up from the balls and kind of like take and cover her.
Okay, so that means you're gonna take the mind damage instead, right?
And take the mind damage as I'm covering her ears.
Okay.
And standing in front of her.
So Dottie, you do not take the mind damage. Instead, Thaddeus does.
Aww.
But she is still screaming. Do you guys dive out of the room and close the door behind you, leaving Bubbles, the crooked-nosed clown?
I'm going to, while everyone's running and we're all trying to get out, I'm going to try. I believe this fucking little girl's story, man. I don't know if her dad's real, but I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to use... I'm going to use Sway to try and convince the clown to come with us.
Cool. This is a low stakes sway check because he is screaming.
I'm just gonna grab him, lift him up, and saying, "There's no time to scream! Run!"
Okay, I would love your roll, please.
Okay. Oh no. That is gilded.
That's a middling success, unless you want to take the failure. And get
I'm not taking the failure. I want this guy alive.
You grab him, he runs with you, and you're slipping on the balls. You are a little slower than everybody else. What's next?
Can I push him forward?
Roll me a strike. This is a high stakes strike.
Actually, can I turn to face him and stop?
You turn to face her and stop.
I'm gonna wait for her to get a little bit closer and signal to everyone else a thumbs up to say like it's good. As she gets close, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna use the prestige.
Tell me what that means. Tell the clicks.
So prestige is I'm used to using magic and smoke, but something has changed. I roll a sense to perform the action, and on a success, I will take a bleed mark, but I can teleport a short distance.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing.
So I'm gonna wait for it to get like, even if it fails, I can kind of get a little bit of ground, but I'm gonna try and turn and use this power.
Okay, make the roll.
There's a sense I only get one in this, so I am gonna use a drive to give myself the advantage on it, some boost. Making it a 2d6.
2d6. It's high stakes.
Oh no!
As you do this, she catches you, reaches out with her hands, and you feel part of you get taken away. You're going to take 2 bleed damage.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And as you do, you lean back and feel this. What's next? Who's next? JJ or
Can I
Courtney?
try and I still have the teddy bear, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and distract her by saying, "Let him go, or I'll rip his head off," and like try and distract her from the.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a sway, please.
Oh God, is it sway? I guess it's sway.
It's
I tried to. I
it's a
specifically
command.
said distract because of it's on her high, but it's a sway. It's a command.
It's a
Yeah.
command.
Fine, disadvantage. I suck
Oh,
at this.
no.
Oh, 2 6s. Let's do it. What did I get? 3 and 1.
It's a
Ooh.
1. She is going to scream, and a number of like boxes and items fling out towards you. You get hit and take take 2 body damage as she throws these into you. It's revenge for throwing balls at her. Anyone else gonna do anything? As she's throwing things and trying to drain your life, you can leave and close the door and hope for the best. The clown's got out.
Yeah, once I've confirmed that, well, I'm kind of disappointed about the clown, but I'm like, I have faith in him. I'm like, oh, if you think he's real still, we can test it. And I'm kind of helping her out the door. I'm going to turn and see that he's got himself caught. And I'm going to try to run up and I don't know if it's going to work. But I pull out from my inner pocket my vest. I'm just like, I pull out some brass knuckles and I'm gonna punch the ghost to try to get him to drop it.
Now, a friend of mine called Dolgi has a very canonical thing that he says you can't punch ghosts. It's not possible. But I would love for you to roll me a high stakes strike check.
Well, it's because I was just like, okay, if she touched me, maybe I could touch her.
Cracks Monty in the jaw
ghost
now.
It rolls 4 ones and just breaks Monty's face in.
So this is a gilded 2.
It's a 6 on a guild. You run forward, swing up your fist, it slams, finds purchase in this monstrosity's face, and she flings about 10 meters off into the distance, crashes into the wall, smash! Rocks fall around her. She is out for now.
I'm just like, out, let's go.
Bobbling at this point.
And how far am I from the ring?
From the... where, sorry? From the wedding ring, like 2 meters, 3 meters?
I'm gonna grab it and run.
Okay. And as you do, the team jumps out, runs out the door, and shuts it behind. What do you do
as we're
then?
leaving, can when she's punched and through the air, right? She was carrying a bag, right? Is that bag on the floor anywhere nearby as we're leaving after being punched?
It's totally gone.
It's gone? Okay, never mind then.
It was,
I was looking for info. Nothing there, I'm running.
It was part of her falsehoods. As she goes. As you run out, where are you going? On this floor, it's just the clothes store and the center building and the bathroom.
You will hide in the bathroom.
Like a horror film.
Do you want to go hide in the
Should we go
bathroom?
In the bathroom.
We could go bathroom.
Wait,
we
no,
could
wait.
go
Didn't
upstairs.
someone there was something someone said about the soup. I think it was the soup. It was like you can get like respite for like.
Food upstairs. Is nice
There
and
was a
restful,
hint.
yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah. But like rest, like sleeping with the fishes, kind of rest, or like what? Like
I ain't telling you shit.
Sleeping with the fishes.
You ain't getting nothing from me, sir.
I think upstairs may be the better play, because, like, I don't know, if her story adds up, upstairs is where her father went, and she won't go up there, because her father told her to stay.
Possibly, yeah.
true. I like that.
That's what my brain's going
I
through.
did sway her to stop and stay, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you run up the stairs, back to the piano, and you can see on the upper stairs you've got the artifacts. You've got books, and you've got the 2 food stalls on the other side of the stairs. Where next?
Feel like we're in the pierogi scene after cut of Avengers.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my god, amazing. Which way do you go? Which building?
Someone said respite over in food.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we go see.
Yeah, I think we got food.
Okay. You run over to the food stalls. You have 2 choices. You can head for what looks like Sue's soup shop, or you can go to Uncle Martin's Perfect Pastries.
Pastries. I'm a little concerned about the soup that our friend downstairs looked like he may have consumed.
Ooh, yeah, that's a shout.
So
Let's go pastries. Yeah.
Okay. Uncle Martin's Perfect Pastries. A selection of wonderfully warm goods seem to be gently placed out onto a front space. You see a mustached with a brown mustache, handlebarred chef with a small hat seems to be packing away food into small carrying cases that are on a small movable sort of trolley. And as he sees you, he says, "Roar! Good afternoon, evening. It's getting rather late. There's 2 hours before the stores closed. I didn't expect any more people to turn up. Can I help you guys? Are you hungry?"
She is going to read this guy, interpret his body language, spot any lies in existence.
So this one is read, please. Low stakes.
Okay, she's gonna do without drive.
Without the drive, without the power, without the hunger, we devour. As you look at him, he doesn't seem suspicious, apart from the fact that he's packing food into boxes a little bit earlier than closing time, but he said something weird. He said there's 2 hours before closing time, but you guys have been in here for well over a few hours. And how can it be still 2 hours till closing time? Doesn't make sense. Should be closing time in like 30 minutes. But as he looks, he says, "Are you alright, Missy? You seem to be looking quite deeply at me. I must tell you now, I'm married, so you can cut that out real quickly."
She makes a disgusted ugh, men. With them without them thinking you want them.
Well, alright then, would you guys like any baked goods? Are you hungry? I've got some stuff. I'm not cooking anymore, so it's what I've had in the day, but it's nice.
Monty is not paying attention to him. He's watching the stairs like a hawk right now.
She doesn't seem to be coming up.
Monty just goes, pastries. Something to eat? As he's like, bits of blood dripping from the mouth.
Here, friend, here's a blueberry cake for you.
turns. Sorry, thank you. Monty, as he holds his hand out to shake.
Martin. And he shakes your hand.
Funny. Two M's, eh?
There's only 26 letters in the alphabet. It's not that unlikely, but sure. Is it 26? 27? Something like that. 26.
Gonna like point to the clown, saying, "Have you met our friend the clown?" I think he needs food.
Yeah, here. Take a cake.
Having pilfered my good share of pastries in the past for food, like off of open window shelves as I was walking by, I've had my fair share of hard, left out way too long. Like, do these pastries genuinely seem perfect as the shop seems, or do they seem like a little off?
Okay, roll a survey.
How do the
check.
pastries
Roll
look
a
to me?
survey check. Or focus or survey.
Monty is eating
low
food.
stakes.
I will happily do a survey. It's gilded as well. Check this out.
Gilded. Oh god, natural one, snake eyes. Amazing. These look like the most evil cakes of all time. And as you're watching Monty go to bite it, you knock it out of his hand.
Now, why would you waste food?
Because that was gilded. Do I get a drive back?
You do get a drive back from that, yeah.
Okay.
Did you roll as well, Dottie?
No, well, I am now that he's done that. So she's going to open one up and smell it and look at it and focus on it.
Okay, roll me a. If you're looking properly, I'd say either a focus or survey.
Yeah, focus. Gilded.
It's you get a drive back, but that's a failure. This is a trap. We're gonna die. These pies and cakes. You throw it to the ground, and the guy says, "All right, that's enough cakes from you guys. Not appreciating my bacon. Fuck off."
Honey, Jim, what the fuck? Okay. Apologize to
They
him
didn't
now.
look good. They didn't look. They didn't look good. I don't trust them. I'm a little on edge.
You could tell he made it with
Little
love and
girl
passion.
turned into a monster. These cakes don't look right. I don't know. It's better safe than sorry.
I look in the direction I threw the pastry. Did the pastry break through the glass because it was so rock hard, or was it soft and
It's pretty
squishy
soft.
and tasty?
It's today's bakery, so it's not solid.
It's not like a solid hard rock. And then
Yeah, no, this wasn't
okay,
repackaged.
maybe
by
I may have made a
Mayhem.
mistake.
You may have made a mistake. As you say, I may have made a mistake.
I thought it was.
The door downstairs blasts off its hinges. And as it does, you hear, "Where did you go?" And that's where we're going to end today's session. Right there. With you guys at the top of the stairs. And your quarry hunting. So, thanks everybody for joining us today. And watching. If you watched any of this, thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful that you've spent some time with us today, and for the players, thank you very much for joining and being players that people can see whilst we play, and doing the things that we do. Anonymous, thank you for your donation. We're at 220. That's crazy. That's so good. But I really hope that everybody had fun. And I really hope that everybody enjoyed. We will be continuing this story next week at the very same time, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, and a bunch of other numbers every other place in the world. 8 p.m. Poland. I don't know. But very, very much, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, share it to your friends who might also be interested in donating to the Jingle Jam. Come back next week to see part 2 of 2 of the story. Does anyone have any closing statements they want to say before we wrap up today's game?
This
They
was
made the
fabulous.
pastry, but now it's time for us to get hasty. Ooh.
I just wanted a nice pastry. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I will let you know now that it's unobtainable pastries. They were genuinely
Oh.
nice pastries.
Oh,
Damn it.
I wanted a pastry.
Well, with that, for the audience at home, thanks for watching. I'm going to end the stream now, so I'll see you guys next week. And everybody else, stay for a second. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's stream finished.